Hello, everyone, and welcome to our Vampire the Masquerade 5th Edition Chronicle, Baltimore by Night. Um, as you can see, we are down two people. Alex, who is still
MIA.
doing what Alex do, and Aya, who I believe, as of this recording, it is either her birthday or the day after, or day after.
Something
It's her
like that.
birthday weekend or something, so she's doing things. So those two will not be with us tonight, unfortunately, but we have the rest, so hey. Okay. And with that, let's see. That's only pre-game announcements. I believe we left off doing something was happening, some kind of cliffhanger,
Yeah, a
some
bit. I
some
could
kind
do
of event. Katrina, what was happening? I don't think was it important? I don't know
so.
if it was.
So, recap. Last session we met our new player Reese, who was playing Sean Black, the Brujah mechanic. And Cozy, Liz, and Mari went to the library because Cozy wanted to explore some history on the theater, and the other two of us tagged along to try and feed on exhausted college students. It didn't go well. Mari promptly frenzied and took a chunk out of her victim before Cozy pulled her off the guy. Then Cozy made up a story about a feral raccoon, and we handed him off to Sean Quest, a contact that we know through Frederick at Johns Hopkins, and took the car to go get detailed as the backseat was covered in blood. And they ended up taking it to Jack's Garage, I think is the name of it, which is owned by Sean Black. So they chatted up him and his gaggle of goofy staff, whose names are apparently Larry, Curly, and Monique. They're a delight.
Bunch of morons.
After that, Mari and Cozy invited Sean to go with them to Luna's for a very expensive meal at $1,600. Where Mari spilled her guts to Julie and Luna about all of her drama, and actually got some like comforting advice because he's actually fucking awesome. Meanwhile, Jilon met two agents asking about missing teenagers in the neighborhood and insulted their shitty ill-fitting suits, but then told them that he would try to get the camera footage for them if possible. He did get a card that we don't know what it says yet because he can't read it.
Everyone's been busy, all right.
And then he also had a delightfully sassy scene with his Touchstone rival Chaz, who came by looking for work. And then finally, after the raccoon incident, Liz drove the 30 minutes or so out to the county to meet her sister and her sister's friends at the mall. And while there, we noticed that we were being followed by this black guy with a short afro who kind of looked like he worked at Abercrombie and Fitch. His name tag said Zach Moore. Liz threatened him, told him to get lost, thought that was the end of it. It was not the end of it. As we were walking out of the mall in the parking lot, he approached us and said, "Hey, Sophie, Robin says hi," and pulled out a gun. And that's where we left off.
What could go wrong?
All right. So we're open up at a totally different scene and save that for the end of the game.
I mean, you're a storyteller, dude. I'm going with whatever you take, whatever ride you're putting us on.
All right, so we begin where we left off with Liz standing there next to her sister, a gaggle of girls at the car with this guy pulling out a gun. And yeah, so let's begin with there. He is going to try to fire. And what is Liz going to do?
Liz is going to tell the girls run, scatter, or run and hide, and move in front of my sister. I don't know if there is a thing where I can try and lessen the damage while also blocking him from hitting her. If so, I would try to do that, but
well, you're trying to get between them?
Yes.
Like trying to, okay, so I would say that is Dex and athletics to basically jump in the way Okay, and then there's
Okay.
his
Oh
resolve.
boy. All right. That's a lot of hunger dice there. Oh, cool. Cool.
Should have taken it with
Now,
Burger King or something.
if I fail this, this is me like not lessening the damage, or would it mean that he might hit Sophie?
This means that he gets to fire off first before you get in the way to hit.
Okay, then I'm doing a rouse check and I'm gonna stir the blood because I want extra dice. I am not hungrier.
Yeah. Not hungry.
Yeah, literally half my pool is hunger dice. So, I'm gonna spend some willpower and reroll some dice.
Up to 3
I'm gonna reroll all 3 of my non-hunger dice.
Uh-huh.
Okay, actually that helped incredibly. All right, so I got 6 successes. But one of them is a 1 or 5 successes. One of my hunger dice is 1.
So normally the hunger dice really activates when you fail stuff.
Yeah.
So he got 4 successes, which means you jump in the way to get hit by the gun. Okay, which that would be a damage rate of.
And then
Okay, let me just calculate. Okay, so now that you've gone and taken it, let me just. Because normally you don't like what's the word? Yeah, since you're taking it fully, that would be 6 damage.
okay, I'm going to do another rouse check to try and use toughness to reduce the damage because ouchie.
Ouch. Remember that 6 is going to be halved to 3 just for off the bat because you're a
Yeah.
vampire.
I still just need all the help I can get. And then there's a question. Is there a chance that the smell of my own blood could trigger a frenzy?
That's smell of other people's.
Okay, good. Great. It was 6
Yeah.
damage?
Yeah.
All right, so reduce that by 3 because the toughness reduces again, so 2 damage. Because you round up for damage.
So you take toughness off first, right?
Yes. So my toughness would take 3 off.
Mhm,
So it would become 3. And then I have it because it's still superficial.
mhm.
So that would be 1.5 rounded up as 2.
Okay, so 2 superficial.
Yeah.
As he fires, and it's just like, Nani?
It's
It's
and
like
then
get you pretty square in the back as you.
oh fuck! And then I'm gonna turn around and try and rush at him and knock the gun away.
All right. He's
Ah!
gonna once again try to fire because he just has the gun in his hand. So,
Yeah.
ooh, do you have
Jesus.
celerity? The celerity power.
No.
Okay, remember you're going to be taking a 2 dice penalty to
Yeah. Well,
if you're attempting.
honestly, so like, have the girls run yet?
They're still happening simultaneously. You do see them kind of like, it's kind of scattering a little, going. It's almost as if they've spent a lot of many years on gun drills.
Yeah. If I think there is any chance that by missing he might hit one of them, I'm just going straight at him and
Okay,
focusing on getting the gun away from him.
so that would be a
Can I?
kind of grapple. So that's brawl and dex, I believe, or strength.
Okay.
Brawl and strength, maybe.
Brawl and Dex though.
Yeah, that might work. Oh no, it's a ghost.
So just cool, just Dex then. Cool. 1 success.
1 success.
Oh shit,
So
we
ba-
both got 1 success.
Yes.
Fun fact, in that dice pool, I had 3 dice and they were all hunger.
So You fire it, like it fires, but you haven't got the gun away from him, but you kind of like grab the wrist kind of thing where he's firing and it just like hits the ground and he's just like struggling with you. And this round, give me a second. Oop, wrong book. Just about to pull out Chicago by Night, and that is the wrong book. Gotta look it up. How?
Question. Since I am right up in his face, can I maybe attempt to compel him since he's literally right in front of me?
Well, considering he's doing the exact same thing to you, so
Now
okay,
here's the
so
question. What generation is he?
he doesn't know what you are.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is interesting because it's opposed checking here. So yeah, so let's resolve his first. So wits and awareness.
Is
for
he
you.
doing compel?
He's got or in order to catch the eyes in a
Okay,
combat, you need this roll first.
Wits.
Yeah, he needs resolve and intimidate. Oh, he is so good at that.
Oh boy. Oh great. Oh super. Cool. One success.
All right. Do you fail? So he does catch your eye. Oh,
Cool.
he needs a rouse check. Not hungry. And now it's roll composure and intellect.
Okay, so question. Unswayable mind. That does not affect magic, does it?
Right.
It's attempts to charm, coerce, command, or intimidate you.
Let me look real quick. You asked me all these hard questions. I think that's the most powers we've used in forever.
Yes, probably. Absolutely.
Yeah, through mundane, so doesn't work.
Ah, damn. Okay.
Yeah, you need fortify the inner facade.
Oh, I didn't realize that one would do it. Okay, all right. So what am I rolling? It's
Intelligence plus resolve.
fabulous. That's actually really good. Okay. 4 successes.
All right, you succeed. Now, in order for him to catch your gaze, that means you automatically have to look at him. So
He sure the fuck does.
What are you using? Compel, you said, right?
I
I rolled the wrong thing. So
actually, yeah, if the girls are behind me, I have to do compel. I can't do risk of rouse check.
okay, so compel, so he needs his
Intelligence and resolve.
versus your charisma and dominate.
Yep, and I'm telling him drop the weapon. Dominate. I have dominate of what? Of 3. Okay, cool. Whew. This is terrifying. I am so scared. I got 3 successes.
All right, that beats him. So what was your exact one sentence command?
Drop the gun, and I would like to, if I can, use anything else I have left in that turn to kick it away.
So he drops the gun.
Yep.
He's like, oh shit.
Yeah, oh shit. What are the girls doing at this point? Can I hear them at all, or?
Yeah, so from what you can gather, they basically the gaggle, they all kind of went in separate directions, so they're not in a group, and all basically start jumping behind cars. And they also seem to be running in zigzags.
Oh boy. Okay.
One's like, grab my backpack, it's bulletproof.
Oh, I hate this. Hmm.
If you can think of
Yeah,
anything, we
I'm
can
gonna
go-
I'm gonna just try and I guess just maybe pin him down because I was thinking about fuck. Ah. Yeah, and she's gonna try and like grab him so that he can't go anywhere and look and see if any of the girls can see us. At the moment. So like maybe try and get behind him and put my arm around his throat.
Yeah, he's not resisting too much because yeah, he's kind of figuring out, wait, this person is not a human.
Yeah.
This might be a bit tougher. It's like, we cool, we cool. You do see some of the girls are looking because they're trying to see if it's safe and not, you know. But one's like, oh, Sophie, your sister's badass. She just took out a guy with a gun. He's like, so, what are you gonna do
Okay,
today?
hang on. So this is oh god, I didn't prepare for him to just stand down.
Didn't prepare for you
You
overwhelming
planned to
him?
fail. She didn't.
Yeah.
Well, I planned yes, or for him to run. I didn't plan to actually succeed in disabling him completely.
gun. I'm not a fighter.
You're damn right you're not. This one's protected by more than one kindred. If you touch her again, I will find you and I will kill you and I will kill everyone around you.
I work in retail. That might be a good thing.
Then your sire.
I don't know who that is. I'm sorry. It's just when I freak out and get panicky, I make bad jokes. But I honestly don't know who my sire is. I went to a bar and then just woke up with a craving for blood. And then then a couple other thin bloods found me and showed me the ropes.
So you're in luck. I am a lot more forgiving than John Thomas is.
I'm not even sure who that is. I got the job. I was paid $2,000 to do it.
$2,000 is not
I
enough.
work
for
minimum
this.
wage at Abercrombie and Fitch. That's a considerable amount of money. That's like 2 months' pay for me.
So here's what's going to happen. You are going to tell me everything that you know about what Robin's doing.
He doesn't tell us much other than there's drop-offs where there are certain areas in the city where he would drop off little attache cases, and on the inside there would be a note with someone's name and cash sometimes, and we pick it up and find the person if there's someone on the list with the cash and take them out, and if we take the cash and don't try to do the job, like try to just steal the money, there's apparently some sort of curse on it that will I think they said will make our blood boil and our genitals fall off.
Yeah. Thing is, I know somebody that can do a lot worse than that.
I'm sure you do, but
So
like I just
you're
need the
going to leave
money.
here. And the next time you see one of those cases, you're going to call me first and tell me everything that's in it.
I don't know who you are.
I'm going to give you my number.
Okay.
You're going to leave this parking lot. But they don't know what I am. So I need you to fake getting out of this.
I mean, you could just let me go and be like, scream and just be like, oh no, he overpowered me because I grabbed his, he grabbed my upper arm and yeah.
I'm sure you can figure something inventive out.
But I don't want to accidentally actually hurt you and get you pissed and then you kill me.
will not. I assure you, you will not. I say as I'm still bleeding slightly.
2 points. That's more like a bruise.
Yeah. I mean, it's still a gunshot. So it's
Or-
probably like,
Okay, just grab your eyes and go pocket sand and then I'll run away.
you're really fucking bad at this.
I don't do it for a living. I work retail. I can sell you something. We got a nice deal on nice pants in your size.
Kevin, remind me, what time of
Buy
night
one,
is
get
it?
one off. It's probably around 10 o'clock, which is around the time the mall starts closing and stuff. It's like we gotta buy one, get one free one. Yeah. I suggest bringing a headlamp so you can see what the clothing looks like. This place is dark as fuck.
Which parking lot are we at? We're the one
near
over by the
food
mall.
court. Yeah, the
right?
one near
Okay.
the food court. Yeah. So a relatively large one.
Yeah.
So, okay, just hold your. I'm not good at this. Just hold your knee and I'll run. And just say I kicked you in the knees.
Yeah. I
mean,
will meet
don't-
you in 2 hours behind that dumpster. And if I don't, then I will find where you live and I will find you before you wake and make sure that you don't wake up. Got it?
Okay.
And
Just
then
just don't hurt me.
I'm
I'm just a
gonna
pawn.
fake that he hurt me, like kicked my knee out or something, so that he can get out of here without giving it away to the girls.
And he just runs like crying.
Yeah, she'll go grab her knee and go down and also just try and staunch the bleeding from her back a little bit.
And walk out. Sophie's like, oh, Liz, you okay?
Yeah, I'm
It almost looked like he actually
limp
shot
back
you in the
over to her.
back, but you.
I
burned
think
your
it
face.
mostly, yeah, it mostly missed me. I got really freaking lucky. Are you guys okay?
Yeah, we're.
I'm just like
we're good.
grabbing her face and checking. Okay, all right.
We called the cops and oh,
Good.
looks like mall security's arriving.
Great, just in time.
As you say that, you see a somewhat overweight guy walk up. Hey, security! Said there was a commotion.
A commotion. There's a fucking gunshot.
Oh,
not over
shit,
to where the gun
We
is
need real
lying on the
police.
parking
We
lot.
need we need real police. We need actual people who can do something other than just tell kids to leave. Yeah, we're not like real cops. We just
Yeah, we're aware.
yeah, we're the mall security guys. Yeah, we handle small things. We don't get paid much more than minimum wage ourselves. Man, everyone's so truthful around here.
I'm gonna tell the girls go get into did they drive here?
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah. Get to your vehicles. I'll be back. I'm gonna talk with this guy for a minute.
Okay.
And as soon as they're
We know
out
the
of
drill.
earshot, I'm gonna tell the guy I think it was a robbery that he wasn't expecting me to actually do anything about it. He ran off.
Oh, okay. Is we had attempted robbery. Tell the real cops to be on the lookout for her. How does the person look?
I'm gonna give him a fake description.
Black male between the ages of 18 and 45, between 5 foot to 6 foot.
He is a
Wearing a
black
white
man. I
t-shirt.
can't say black man because they're just gonna pick up any black dude they find because this is White Marsh. Yeah,
Wearing jeans and a t-shirt. Okay, I think we narrowed that description down.
yeah. Oh god, it's so fucking accurate.
Yeah. Social commentary in the games.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna go back to the kids, make sure they're fine.
Mhm. They're sitting there like the one's just like, yeah, wow, we thought when the big sis was coming that there would be a really boring night, but that was interesting and you helped us out and
I'm glad
That's
I was
cool.
there. I don't want to think of what would have happened otherwise. I'm just glad you guys are okay.
Yeah, we're just a little traumatized, but we'll go to
you-
our counselors and fix that.
Are you good to go drive home, or do you want me to go with you, or?
Oh yeah, I just Sophie just turned 16, so she can drive a group of people around
Yeah, I'm
if we're
not
just
talking
at
about
home.
legally. I'm talking about, are you still in shock? Are you shaky? Do you feel comfortable driving safely?
Oh, we should be good.
Okay.
We're a bit desensitized from the violence.
That's awful, and I hate to hear that. But I'm at least glad you guys are okay. I'm just gonna kiss Sophie on the forehead and be like, get home, call me as soon as you do.
The one friend's like, I don't think we can actually leave though if the cops are coming because we are material witnesses to the crime. We're supposed to actually stay and give a report. If we leave the scene of the crime, that could actually get us in trouble potentially. My dad's a lawyer. Not a criminal lawyer. He's a copyright lawyer.
So I hear you, but you're also all minors, which means that your parents, you can't be really questioned without your parents there.
Oh, we know. We just plead the fifth and
So-
just don't say anything, but we don't want to like leave and then get in trouble for fleeing the scene of a crime.
Is that a thing? They were the victims in this.
We're teenagers. We're just saying what we saw in movies. We don't know if it's reality or not.
Yeah, this is Kat asking. I don't know. I don't think that's a thing that you have to do.
Yeah, I think
They're
if you are,
traumatized
like-
kids. They can go
Yeah.
home.
I'm pretty sure even if you're the victim, you're supposed to at least let them know so that they can, ask information later instead of just like, wow, someone just shot up the place and everybody left.
Yeah, so I'll tell them, you guys head home, get out of here. I'll stop and make sure that the police know who to call if they need anything else. Okay.
So it's like, it's all right. We're rich. They'll be fine. Let's go.
It's true.
All right.
And then as soon as
Um,
they're out of sight, I'm gonna call. I'm gonna call Mari.
All right, Mari, you get a ring a ding ding ding.
Where did we last leave Mari? I don't remember.
We were still in the restaurant, I think.
Yeah, you might still be at the restaurant. It's like 10 p.m.
Hang on a second. I'll be right back. And then I leave and I walk outside to the front of the restaurant. I say,
Liz is just gonna sit
Hello?
down on the curb. Hey, so I'm fine, they're fine, but I'm pretty
Oh
sure
my
that I just
God.
had a thin blood sent by Robin try to assassinate my sister.
oh my God. Okay. Do you want me to let the Tremere know?
I would hold off. I might have something that might be really stupid or might be really fucking smart. I don't know.
Okay. Do you want me to come pick you up? I mean, like, it's gonna be me, Cozy, and we have a new friend.
Cozy mentioned Sean.
Yeah.
I mean, I can drive out of here. I was just letting you know. We should be fine. I think the only reason that he knew anything was because of John Thomas, but apparently Robin is placing dead drops all over the city, where he leaves a case filled with money and a name and sends these chuckleheads to go take care of the problem. I am hoping to use that against him.
I'm-
The guy that tried to shoot Sophie was kind of pathetic, actually. I I'm thinking I might be able to try and use him as a way to get information out of Robin.
Well, I mean, be careful, Liz. Like, you don't know what he might actually be capable of.
Well, no
It
fucking
just be-
shit, but I mean, he did shoot me a little bit, but I'm fine. It's just a
You
little
got
bit.
shot.
It's fine. There's barely any blood.
Okay, well,
I'm letting you guys know. I'm gonna be
I-
really, really fucking hungry when I get in.
okay. I won't. If it's all right with you, I'm not gonna tell Cozy right now because she'll freak out. So
That's valid and
um,
understandable.
but that's another thing with Robin. Did Cozy tell you about seeing his car?
No.
I'll tell you about it when we get back.
Okay. I'm gonna see what I can do to ensure this guy is more interested in working for me than for Robin through whatever means necessary. And I will be back at the Haven soon.
Okay. I'm just gonna go drink 2 entire bottles of Julie and Luna special $300 bottle wines.
They're $300.
I
Fuck
believe
it.
that's
Bring me
400.
400.
Fuck it.
God
Fuck it.
dang
Bring me 2.
Will you pay me back?
What are you talking about? This was all put on the company card.
Oh, was it? I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we put it on Liz. That's right. Yeah, that's right. I thought I was paying for it.
Make sure you ask him for somebody that's around our age, if you would.
Okay, I'll see if he, if he's got any. But I'll see you, and oh shit, I should check on Jilon.
He's fine. What's the worst he could be getting up to? I'm
Please
sure his
don't
night
say
went
that.
better than ours.
I am an adult.
Meanwhile, at Jilon, you just see 2 gangs snapping fingers. Yeah.
Well-dressed gangs.
I'm just imagining it's like
It's
like
that
that.
Scene it's that scene from Anchorman.
It's like that,
no.
and then the camera pans back, and they're on the actual stage, and he's just critiquing them hard. And like, this is terrible. You guys are the worst. Who designed these costumes? And they're like, Kozaline. Terrible. Yeah. And don't tell him that the vino is for me, please. Just let him know that we need it.
Okay, that's fine. I won't say a thing.
And then I'm going to hang up and sit on the curb with my head in my hands for a little bit and just try and get control of my hunger and the shakes and
So as you're on the curve waiting, we cut to the Murray as you walk back to the table.
So you're damn it, shit. Okay. As soon as I start talking, my internet froze. Oh, you're telling me you don't have a driver's license, but you ride around on a scooter. You do know that in Maryland you need one of those, right? License to drive a scooter.
It's one of the smaller scooters.
Like Razor or like Vespa, kind of.
I think more Vespa.
Yeah, mopeds, scooters, doesn't matter. You still kind of need a license to drive that.
Shit.
Just letting you know, I mean, I'm not your fucking dad. And I'm sure as hell not gonna call the police, but like, heads up, you might, if you get pulled over, they might impound that.
But they won't see me.
Yeah, they will.
No, I'll just go. I'll go in the duck into an alley and go invisible.
not funny. Okay. Was Julian Luna like? I don't remember. Was he at our table or did he like get up and leave?
I think he
he
sat down
gets-
at your table with
Yeah,
you.
he sat down and was talking to you guys. You were getting your emotional trauma out.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Okay. Yes. That is right. I did spill my guts to these poor men that don't even
Yeah.
barely know me. Mr. Luna, is it possible that we could get 2 more bottles on the company card? Possibly someone near, manufactured by someone near our age, my age.
And your age is?
23.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm just saying, as
baby.
Do you
Oh,
know?
that's cute.
I look like I'm in my, late 30s, early 40s, and I'm like 200 some years old. So just got to make sure, I don't assume ages because, our kind, but I think we have all kinds of flavors.
I might be 24 at this point. I am not sure.
Once you become our kind does eventually lose track of our ages because centuries go and centuries seem like months, months seem like weeks, weeks seem like days, days seem like moments.
Shit. I wish I was in better shape when I got turned. Damn it.
Yeah. And we're kind of stuck how we are. There are a few methods of her to alter, but they're few and far between.
That's fine. I'll get over it.
I once knew a guy who had a sunburn when he got turned.
Oh, the poor bastard.
And then I met
Oh.
a woman forever with a beehive. Every night she has to cut away large chunks of her hair in order to style it.
She could always just try and bring the style back. I mean,
They try. Oh, and then all the mullets.
oh god.
There's an entire period of just vampires with mullets as far as the eye could see.
Well, that's terrifying. No one told Jilon. But
Oh, and then there's some old hairstyles, like the monks back in the day where they bald, they shave their hair and just have the ring, Yeah. A couple of people stuck with that. They just go bald.
yeah, I'd imagine. Yeah, but 2 bottles on the company card very would be greatly appreciated. Also, I'm going to drink these 2 bottles right now. And I start drinking them.
Careful. Don't want to overindulge.
Is that a thing?
Nah, it's like saying it as if it's wine. It's not wine,
Oh.
but
Okay, sorry, did not catch that. It's been a long night. I'm sorry.
puts his hand on your shoulder. It's all right. I understand. You must have had an interesting conversation. Is everything okay?
I look over at Cozy. I say,
Invisible.
I say, everything is fine at the moment. But I am not in the right state of mind to indulge any further about my life. I have currently 3 hunger and I need to eat.
On a scale of 3 to 5.
Remember,
On
a
a
full
scale-
bottle would take a hunger away.
Yeah, that's why I'm downing 2 bottles, Kevin.
Some other people at the restaurant who are not kindred are just like, because it just looks like you're just downing an entire bottle
Go
of
to
wine.
like super fancy restaurant, get no food, just like many bottles of wine, and then just chug back 2 straight bottles in like very fancy Italian restaurant. That is peak Baltimore at 10 p.m.
Vespas.
It's like Vespa. Like, but she looks at it, she's like, oh, I'm getting a call. Oh, I'll be back. Fucking Colin. She just walks out the door and you just hear, fuck!
Does she come back?
How long do you wait before to see if she comes back?
Mara
guess I
drove her
would-
here, so does she just walk or take the bus?
I'm gonna wait. I'll talk to Sean and Julia and Luna for a few minutes, and then I start to get worried. And then I walk outside. Do I see Cozy?
You do not see Cozy. A few moments later, your phone does the vibration of a text.
What was that?
She's like, Colin's being weird again. I have to go talk to him. Taking the bus. It's free.
Okay. Okay. I'll go back in. And I say,
My eye impression was too good. I don't know.
yeah. Well,
She's not even gone.
I say, well, fellas, it's been quite a night. And it
It's barely begun.
yes. But I do have a friend that I need to make sure has not burned down a building. So I point at Sean, I'm like, would you like to come with me?
That's mighty forward.
I have one girlfriend and one boyfriend. I do not need another.
That is
Get in
two.
my car.
That's two people too many.
Like,
Sorry, I'm monogamous. I know there's too many people. Cool. Okay.
you just so you
I can
wait
join
until,
you. Yeah.
Wait until you go to Denny's. It's fine. Let's just get in my car. Let's
And things just happen at Denny's. You have no idea until you're there.
Sometimes your mafia boss father forces you to go on a date with. What is wrong with Mari's life?
Sometimes
my
you
God.
sometimes you kiss a tip and then end up with a girlfriend.
Oh my god!
You
I
what?
watched that. I watched that freaking episode. Like, I watched some of that episode. So I don't know.
It was agony. It was
Is that a
delightful.
reference or is that just very dirty?
No, you guys don't remember, but Mari, when she gave Denise like the tip for their dinner, she like kissed the $10 bill and handed it.
She was like
Oh, yeah.
trying to flirt, but very awkward about it. And we were like, that's gross, Mari. She's like, I don't know what the fuck else to do.
Hey, at least it's not boob money that she was kissing.
I think she did.
You don't
tell
know.
it out.
Oh no, you don't do that.
Because they went to a club right before that. This was like the second episode.
That's how Denise knew she was into women.
Yeah.
Who's
You
that?
couldn't tell by the terrible drunken flirting.
It's got extra flavor here.
Oh god. Fuck. Yeah, I mean, if I've already said I'd like take the night off for at least a little bit anyway. So I mean, I can follow you around. Nice.
Okay. We're gonna go head to would Jilon still be at the
Jilon, I believe, is at Jilon's.
Yeah, I think he's at
Jilon's
He's at the
house?
studio.
Oh.
That's the studio.
He's working at his job.
but we probably have a code to text him and be like, hey, do you want to meet up at the Haven?
Yeah, I text Jilon.
What are you talking about? We can just fucking call him.
You could just go there. I guess you'd probably call first. It's impolite to
I-
show up at someone's business.
I text Jilon vampire house emoji. And the arrow pointing to the right, and then would he know acronyms?
It could like if there's a symbol for meat, like steak
there
or whatever.
steak? I was gonna say
Drumstick.
Hang on. Steak, a witch emoji, arrow to the right, and then home emoji.
Meat witch? Like a sandwich place?
No, meet Mari. She's the witch.
Oh. Okay.
the I think it was like the crystal ball. Maria's the crystal ball or something.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So yeah, crystal ball text you vampire house, right arrow, steak emoji. Is that actually an emoji? Hang on.
It is now because that's hilarious.
Let me look.
Yep, there's a steak emoji.
Nice.
All right. Yes, it's right next to the burger emoji.
Oh. Zoom chat emojis have color now.
Ooh. All right. So you get the thing. So Jilon
Is there
knows what's-
is there a clock emoji in the text?
Give me 1 second there.
No.
Okay.
But I did like specify the right arrow meant like let's go right now. Like
So you
Sad.
told me that that's what you meant. But
what would
the-
Jilon think it was?
probably go there. But if there's no like time meaning, he would have his herd who was there with him.
Mhm.
Veronica, I think, was there. He would have Veronica type back in his phone, "I'll be there in an hour. See you then, my good chum."
What the fuck?
My good chum. Dash V.
V.
Veronica.
Oh no, she's saying it as if Jilon had typed it as a joke.
I also text Santiago, but I don't know what he's up to. So
Yeah. I have to find out. So
Jilon would go back in about an hour or so.
So about an hour or so, you all gotta meet up at the shared haven, right? Yeah. Except for Liz, who's waiting 2 hours to meet up with what's his name.
Yeah, and to
Sure.
talk to the cops and
Yeah.
everything.
So we cut back to Liz. About 10, 15 minutes later, cops pull up. Juan walks over to you. It's like, so you were mugged?
Yeah, guy came up, pulled out a gun on us. Said yelled something. I don't remember a lot of it's kind of a blur. I just instinctively kind of rushed at him and got the gun away before he managed to get the better of me and take off running.
How'd you get the gun away? Like,
I've taken a few self-defense classes. I
that's
think I just
incredibly
caught him by
dangerous.
surprise. Yeah, but I mean, I had my sister and her friends with me, and it just instinct kicked in, and I guess mama bear thing, and
And they are where?
I sent them home. They were extremely upset and stressed, and I have a list of names here, and I'll actually I would have a piece of paper that I have their names on, so that in numbers.
All right. Yeah, we're probably gonna have contact, get their statements and their side of things, so we can find this person. Do you have a good description? We got one from the security guard. I just want to double check that is accurate.
It's, I mean, it was getting kind of dark. Like I said, I think I'm still in shock, and I'll give one that's kind of close, but not exact.
Take it down. All right. So we are sending patrols out to look around for any unusual people mentioned in the description. Do you need to have someone escort you home? Do you think you make it? Do you need to go to the hospital? You do seem to have a hole in your shirt.
I think he mostly missed me. And what does it actually look like when I get shot and I have toughness, Kevin? What is a gunshot? Like, does
Well,
it not pierce the skin?
Well, you can also mend if you wanted to heal.
I can't yet because I would risk getting to hunger 5. So I'm just letting it be for now.
Yeah, so how much is your total health normally?
I normally have 9.
9?
I've taken 2
So-
superficial.
Yeah, too superficial for you. Probably looks like someone just kind of punched you in the back.
Yeah,
like,
he
The
mostly
bullet's probably mostly deformed and laying on the ground.
if I had seen that anywhere in the time between when the cops showed up or not, I might put it in my I'm gonna put it in my pocket and take it. I don't want to deal with the questions of these people wondering how the fuck a bullet hit a woman and got bent.
Abs of steel.
Super steel. Yeah.
Alright. Well, we got your information and everything. We'll, be looking around for the evidence of everything and for the suspect. If you need anything, we will contact you. If you don't need anything, if you do end up going to hospital, let us know so that we can put down the report.
Will do.
Alright.
And then I'm gonna drive to where I told this chuckle fuck to meet me.
You drive around and you actually see him in a car waiting because you said 2 hours, but he's like, I can't really go too far.
Yeah.
He's just in there and he's got like a small little like no frills Prius, I guess.
Mm.
That's a cheap car, right?
No.
I don't know
If you
what
buy it
cheap-
at no frills, it might be cheap.
Yeah, I don't know what's considered cheap cars or not. Like
Not
what,
that.
2000 Malibu,
Camry?
maybe Camry. Yeah, I know nothing about cars other than go zoom zoom.
Yeah.
Yes, there's just something I wanted to say.
I'll pull up and get out and like go to knock on the glass. The like passenger side door to get in.
It's like, oh shit! Oh, you're early.
Yeah. So I
Please don't kill me.
understand I'm not gonna kill you. As long as you don't do anything stupid like that again. That kid's off limits. And so is John Thomas. He's my problem to deal with.
Well, he wasn't a target, so okay. Apparently, there was a couple of people who went to his estate like 2 months ago.
Yeah, you see bad things tend to happen to the people that go after the people in John Thomas's household.
One of the rumors is he forced one of them to walk into the sun in the morning.
Yeah, I believe it.
Though I'm not sure who would know that, but that's what they say.
So I understand that you are just trying to make the best out of a shit situation. So my trade is every single time that you hear anything from Robin, you call me, tell me what he told you, and I will pay you a little bit more on top of whatever he does.
He only pays if we go on the actual thing to kill or do whatever, because it's not always killing or shooting people. Sometimes, like, I had a friend who theirs was they went to a what I guess you could call it a safe house of someone and firebombed it in order to make sure the safe house is gone. According to what I understand, because I wasn't at the meeting a couple months ago, I was actually working. I tried to take the day off, but the manager said I wasn't allowed to take off. They already had someone taken off, so I couldn't take off for the party, which is weird because it was like after midnight too, and I just wanted to get home and sleep some
Okay, all
before.
right, here.
But he
So,
won't let me.
What
Anyway,
we're gonna
I
do?
wasn't there, so but from what I understand, a lot of their stuff is to disrupt or weaken something called the Camarilla
Yeah.
or Camarilla.
So
I'm unsure. People pronounce it differently.
I am very much mostly interested in fucking over Robin in in any way I can. So the next time you get one of those jobs, you let me know as soon as you get it, well before you take the job. And then say if it's to firebomb a building, you let me know. And if I think that they are worth not getting firebombed, then maybe the building will be empty. You get paid from Robin, you get paid a little bit from me.
I don't know if this is gonna like make you less mad at me, because again, I just need the 2,000. Like I just need
Just be
money.
honest with me.
We get Robin doesn't just tell us the information. It's actually an app we download.
Really? What is this app?
Um,
Show me.
it's like, okay, sure. It's available for the iPhone and Androids. Do you get one of those?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you have to go to a specific site, and you just download it and it tells
I
you the
want him to
information.
like show me on your phone. I'm not downloading it because I don't know
It
what's
just
on
shows
it.
you the app. The app's name is like, I don't know, something innocuous like learn Wolof for dummies in 20 days. It's like, so you don't know what it is,
Mhm.
but not many people in the area want to learn Wolof.
So he contacts you through the app, and then you go to a dead drop site to pick up the information and the money.
Yeah, we click on the app, and when you click on it, and if there's and it has this thing where little pins show up on the map where the dead drops are, and if you're interested, you go there and you click on the thing, and it tells you like some basics, if it's like a hit, if it's an arson, if it's something else, and if you're interested, you go there, pick up the case, and yeah. You do have to put your name and email address in it though.
Mhm.
Yeah.
This has been very helpful. Thank you.
You can get the app from, it's not like publicly on the app store, but you can go to this site and get it. It's
I'll write down or take a picture of
Menards
whatever the
used
site is.
cars.
Oh my fucking god.
At first I was a bit scared because this website looks like it was made in 1992. And there's like a ton of links and ad space on it. Honestly, I'm not sure this guy's really good with web design, but it's there.
So, question for Kevin.
Question for Katrina.
I know very little about blood sorcery. Would I have any idea if the ability to see a blood bond is very common among Tremere?
I
And
think
even
it's
then, you have to do like a whole ritual for it, right?
yeah, I think the blood bond one is the ritual you have to taste the blood and stuff like that. It's the upgrade of the level 1 ability,
Okay.
I think. But yeah.
And the other thing is I need to make sure that you're not going to fuck me over. So,
What, you know where I work?
just for
And-
the extra level to protect both of us, more so me than you. I'm gonna bond you. So that I know that you're not gonna fuck me over. Do you know what that is?
I've heard rumors about it. We Thin Bloods don't really do that. The Thin Blood Prince says that it's not something we're allowed to do.
Have I ever heard of a Thin Blood Prince?
No,
Who's the Thin Blood Prince?
the leader of the Thin Bloods.
The look of confusion on my face tells you that I have no idea who the fuck you're talking about. So expand, please.
Oh,
Expound, please.
I'm not quite sure his name. I haven't really met him, but apparently, he's been gathering up and making the Thin Bloods basically trying to unify us some so that we can, as a group, stand up to the other groups that keep pushing us around and treating us like scum.
Is he an anarch or more of an independent?
I think he wants us to become like a new independent sect. Don't know how well it's going to work, but yeah, he talks about it and it says
You have
that,
any idea where you can maybe talk to this individual?
Pigtown area, I think, is where he dwells.
Any specific area in Pigtown? That's mostly run by fuck. Liz would remember her name, but I can't at the
Aaliyah?
moment.
Aisha.
Aisha,
Aisha.
yeah.
Yeah, that name sounds familiar. Yeah, she's in that area. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah,
All right,
I've
so-
heard the blood bond. They say it's a very dangerous thing because it makes you the slave to the man.
It doesn't make you the slave, it just makes it harder for you to fuck them over. Because I'm not very much one for slavery, I'm not going to force you to do the whole thing. But at least one step so that I know if you fuck up, it doesn't take that. I have a little bit more leverage.
Right. I don't know how it works.
That is a good question. And this is also Kat looking it up because I have to now wonder, do I need to do a rouse check for this? Because if I do, I'm not going to do it tonight.
Yeah, I think you need to actually give like a little chunk of the blood.
Okay, so to become a blood bond, it's at least a few drops of vitae. It does not require a full rouse check.
Okay. It's like So I have a problem if I need to drink your blood.
Yeah, I'm not letting you bite me, bro. It's cool.
I
And I'll
can't. They didn't develop when I got turned. When I drink, I have to like cut or use a syringe or have the person do other. I got a
and-
knife. I do clean it with Clorox bleach so I don't spread disease.
good practice. Liz will pull out her own though, and
You call that a knife?
apparently I didn't need it tonight.
Yeah, that would hurt.
Sure as fuck would have.
So what do I
And
do
I
now?
will lightly cut my arm and hold it out to him.
It just takes a few sips.
Yeah, I'll pull away well before I let him have too much because I don't have a lot to share right now.
So he does appear to be in the college age category.
No, she is not gonna. She's not gonna stoop that low. She's afraid I might kill him.
Should have made it a community college age range, because then it's 18 to 70.
And as you
Yeah.
are doing that, we cut to the other group as you all meeting up at the shared haven.
All right. This is the place. Welcome. Is Jilon here?
Are you
I think you
asking
guys-
me?
Said he'd meet you in an hour, so you'd probably get there at least half an hour before Jilon makes it.
Okay. We have is Pavel here?
Do you want to look for him?
I mean, is he sitting on the couch playing Wii?
You don't see him playing.
Okay.
Just a floating controller.
For context, I believe she took you to the community center, which is downtown Baltimore. Not a lot of parking. I think we may have a very, very small parking lot nearby. But how busy is it at this time of night?
Not too busy.
Yeah.
After like 10, 11 o'clock, it kind of dies down to nothing because not that many people need overnight stuff. If you're open 24 hours. Most of the time for the really late stuff, it's just cleaners and security if you have any.
Hmm.
This is just one of the many places that two places that are havens to, I guess, all of us. I don't know. Have you? I own a bookstore. I don't know if I said that before. I'm kind of like getting.
You did, the Flying Duckman. And I asked you why.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know.
The true origins of the drunk act. She just was drunk that night.
Yeah. I don't remember. It was just like a I don't know. I thought it was
It's
funny.
catchy. I mean, it's Flying Duckman. I mean, it's a little hard to forget. So, I mean, it works.
I mean, you'd know where it is, right? Like all you have to look up is the Flying Duckman on your Google search, and it'll pop up, and it's like an occult bookstore. But apparently, there's another occult bookstore that's opening up across the street, and it's kind of like a Barnes and
Internet
Noble.
cafe.
It's an internet cafe.
I also thought it was down
And
the street.
bookstore.
It's like the opposite side of.
Yeah. Well,
Whatever, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
It's still in that area. But yeah, I don't know. But now we're waiting for Jilon. Wait, is there anything that you would like to share about yourself since you literally heard my entire life story tonight? Sorry about that, by the way.
No, it's all right. You clearly have issues.
Yeah.
Well, I don't exactly know where to start. I obviously I own Jack's garage. It's been there for it's been open for a few months, maybe more. Time's getting really weird, but I don't know if that's a vampire thing or just an age thing.
How long have you been a vampire? Only a few months?
Yeah. Not too long.
I forget that it's only been a few months since I got my heart ripped out, but not metaphorically.
No, I know you mentioned it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, welcome to the coterie.
Yeah. Just that simple, huh? Just that easy.
Oh,
I mean, you did hear her whole life story.
Yeah, I mean, like,
I'm still here. Is that the test? Like, didn't run away.
I don't know if I am exactly the person to be testing people to stay in the coterie, but sure. Yeah, if you would like, there's like 2 rooms down the way. One of them used to belong to a person that we don't talk about anymore, but there is another room that you can have. And I'll just tell them that you're here now.
Maybe this might be prying, but may I ask why you don't talk about the other person? Oh shit! No, they'll be talking about the other person. My bad.
Hello,
You know
I'm
what?
here now.
Hi, Jilon.
Who's your new friend?
I feel like
This is
Jilon
Sean.
could feel the awkward on the way in the door.
I was waiting outside for a few seconds to wait to just the right moment.
I smell anxiety.
Yes,
Oh,
make an
hello. I'm
entrance.
Sean. Holy shit! Anyone
Sure.
said you? Anyone tell you should be a male model?
Yes, frequently.
Just walks in the room like fucking
Story of my
Alucard
life.
from Castlevania.
This is Jilon.
Walks in,
We
your
still
shirt
talk
just
about him.
disintegrates for some reason.
Sean.
So, what brings you to us?
I started today. No, she brought me.
Oh, a third, huh?
Jesus
Whoa.
Christ, Jilon.
You work quick.
Listen.
No. I've cleaned her car up after she ate somebody.
Yeah, he's monogamous.
Oh, all right.
Oh my god, I almost choked to death on dinner.
I thought he said his name was Sean.
I mean, I guess that is the only information I've shared so far. So, I mean, what else was she supposed to share?
Well, it's good that you cleaned the car. They get their cars messy, especially a person you'll meet, Pavel.
I think he's probably already met Pavel, considering Pavel was the one who gave me
Yes,
his.
Pavel's probably half his business.
Yeah.
Fair.
He's constantly asking people, to like, can I borrow your car? It's like, it's either here, bugging you guys, or he's borrowing somebody's car.
I'm surprised we haven't seen him since we mentioned his name more than once.
Oh, is this like a Beetlejuice kind of situation?
Yes,
He might
He's
be
not a
chilling
ghost,
at the
right?
club instead.
possibly a Candyman.
He's not a
Stinky
ghost,
Cheeseman,
right?
Stinky Cheeseman.
No, but would you like to meet a ghost?
you guys are funny. Ghosts. Ah.
Speaking of ghosts, Mary, there's been
Yeah.
some agents asking about missing teens in the area.
What kind of agents?
They were dressed in medium to low class suits. They have a card I could show. I show the card.
Okay, what does the card say, Kevin?
Yes, tell us all what the card says.
It says, can't remember where they said they were city police or FBI.
They didn't say.
They did
didn't
not. They
specify.
said
Oh, they didn't? Okay.
agent. They specifically did not say.
They
So
said
it
they weren't
says-
cops, I think.
Yeah, it says FBI special missing persons unit. And then it's got the names and phone numbers.
Hmm.
Oh shit, I almost clicked. No! Microsoft Edge, get away! I went to click on a thing to get names and accidentally clicked the Edge icon.
Oh no, better
Yeah.
reset your whole computer.
Yes.
It's time to re-image it.
I actually deleted Microsoft what's the old one? Explorer off my computer one time and called for tech support, and the person's like, how the fuck did you do that? It's like, I just went in and deleted it. And they're like, what?
It's a little
So
bit hard
annoying.
too because
Sorcery.
it's part of the.
Yeah,
They really don't
apparently it
let you get rid
causes
of those things.
apparently it can cause some issues.
Yeah,
Delete
it
it
can.
totally.
I-
I didn't.
real story. I had to when I was working at community college. One of the tasks was to try and remove the calculator off a machine for testing, like tests, so you can cheat. It's not easy.
Oh,
Yeah, I can understand why.
But
So-
anyway,
so yeah, 4 teens are missing. One turned up dead in this neighborhood. I didn't recognize the pictures, but they want to see our camera footage to see if maybe the teens had come through.
I mean, did you give it to them?
No,
Okay.
I don't know how all that works. Don't we have like a building manager?
We do, but she's probably home and sleeping at this point.
We
She
could-
handles it during the day.
You sound like Liz, Mary.
I don't know. I opened my mouth. It was really.
We can tell her tomorrow and she can handle it.
Yeah, we'll tell her. Also, I'm gonna set these bottles that I probably have been holding very awkwardly for a while and set them on the counter. I said, Jilon, do not touch these. They're for Liz. She just got shot.
And as you
Ah.
say that, Liz shows up. You rushed here.
Yeah. Just come in, grab a bottle, plop down on the couch. It's been a night. And chug it. Can I take one hunger off?
Yes.
Okay.
Can I take the 2 hunger off since I chugged 2 bottles?
Yes.
Yay!
You know,
Expensive stuff.
y'all need herds.
I didn't want to risk calling my herd and having another raccoon incident.
Oh,
Yeah, apparently. Oh, you must be Sean Black. Yeah.
yeah, actually, yeah.
Elizabeth Caldwell. You can call me Liz. I'll hold my hand up, shake your hand.
All right, shake your hand.
Yeah, I'll sit up and like lift my shirt up and show Maury where I got shot.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
Ooh. Ouch.
Nice.
Yeah, this is what did it. And I pull the bullet out and drop it on the coffee
Oh
table.
my God. You pulled it out yourself?
No, it didn't. It didn't
No,
go through.
that's just a bruise. Now this is a gunshot, and he shows his.
What the fuck, dude?
Yeah, no, that is a gunshot wound. That will not heal because it was just before.
Yeah, that kind of sucks. They did that for you.
Yeah,
Ooh.
what a bastard.
Who the fuck
Who
is
said
that?
I guess.
It's
I
Pavel.
pick up the bullet and I throw it at Pavel.
It's like, I just got here. What's...
Is this the one we don't talk about?
No,
This is Pavel.
Wait, who don't we talk about?
Adrian.
Oh, him. Yeah.
He
Wow.
followed his
Well-
dreams to the coast.
This is Sean Black,
Yeah, I know.
mechanic, who I believe you've met before.
I use them all the time when I get cars coming in from different people.
Well, yeah, I remember you. How's it going?
Pretty good. Pretty good. Has he seen the clown?
No.
No.
Did he?
Pavel has
Did Adrian
showed
leave the
him.
clown?
I don't know. It's really hard to tell because that would both be something Adrian would have done and something he would not have done. Like, you know,
You
it's
would
like
have put
mine.
it like right in front of the door when it opens.
Yeah.
Yeah, like when you open it, pops out in your face.
Yeah.
Or sitting on the toilet since you don't really use it too often, just for that one, you know, human that comes in.
Just to,
Just feel like we occasionally move it around to prank each other. Cozy wakes up before everybody else and just will hide it outside your door. So it's been a night. I got shot for the first time.
Kind of itches a little.
I mean, kind of stings. I haven't quite healed it yet because I was too hungry to risk it.
Here's your other bottle of beach.
Thank you.
Wow, you guys are really chugging that.
you can just.
It's
Hmm.
apparently from Julian Luna's. It's.
I know.
Oh, I don't know if you've ever been there or not yet.
They wouldn't let him in, probably.
Have you met the man?
Yes, I've met him.
God, I want to go fishing with him.
Yeah, he has that effect on people.
Just be like ultimate dad.
I want him to be my father.
I mean, we're the same age. Well, no, that's
No.
technically that is not.
No,
true
you're not.
because He said he was 200 years old.
Yeah.
On a boat in the middle of a lake at night, just wearing flannel and stuff. So, how was your day, son?
I mean,
no,
honestly, that's
no talking.
at least from the handful of times my dad went fishing, they did very often wake up very early when it was still dark out. But like, of course, they had the sunset that, you know, they watched weekend.
Pavel, Pavel,
So,
Pavel, I have a question for Pavel.
Yeah.
Hey, do you know of anyone who may be moving into our territory?
Well,
mm,
I've heard some words on the street that with everything going on between the different factions and stuff, that the Ebenezer, once the deal is made, is going to recreate or redo the domains and everything. And I got a feeling that that a lot of the kindred are, especially since there's a good chance the whole neutral area is going to disappear, that a lot of them are moving into the different areas in order to claim it as domain, so that afterwards they can basically be like, I'm here, this is my area.
have you seen any in our vicinity, though?
Well, considering
I
this is
assume that's
neutral,
what you're
there's a lot
talking
of
about.
a lot of vampires come through this area. Like there's Sean, who's just a couple of blocks up the street, essentially. There's you guys. There is a couple down the street, so to speak. I mean, so,
Why
yeah.
do you ask, John?
People been missing in our neighborhood.
I had Elizabeth the card that
Oh,
Jilon
Mary, you
gave
need
me.
another bottle?
Yeah.
So the feds came by. Great. Fantastic.
They want our videos. Security videos.
What? Oh, okay.
Should we check those just in case?
We
Oh,
can.
yeah.
I mean, did they tell you what these people look like?
They showed a photo of one. I didn't recognize them.
Would you recognize him if you saw him again?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, to the cameras then.
To the cameras.
I guess we'll all go to the security room, Vino in tow, because I fucking need it.
So you go into
Yeah.
a small.
Did they say like what day they went missing, or are we just like rewinding through the previous week's footage?
They didn't specify a day. I think it takes a couple days to know if someone's missing, right? But it seems very
Eh.
recent.
You can for sure claim about 24 hours person missing.
You
Yeah,
actually want to do it before the 24 hours up because the first 24 hours is the most important.
yeah.
I mean,
Survival drops
Either way.
considerably after that.
I'm just rewinding through the last.
At least
several-
from all the
uh,
kidnappings I've done.
Oh, cool. Thank you for disclosing that information, Val.
I've been alive a while. Sometimes you got to make ends meet.
sometimes you just gotta make ends meet.
Some. Yes.
Yeah, so I'm just rewinding. So what did these guys say, Jilon? Do you think they're just feds, or did they give you a vibe for anything else?
No, I didn't get any sort of vibe. I don't think they're. I didn't get much from them. But they didn't seem to be hiding anything. I think they're just looking for these people. Probably. We could look into their card, look into their records that way somewhere. Find out if they actually work for anybody.
I
Could
mean,
tell us something.
if they're FBI, it's not like, I don't think the FBI keeps a directory online. I feel like that kind of negates the purpose of the special secret agents sort of thing. Though we can check to see if they have like Facebooks or anything.
Well, we could also, yeah,
I don't
we
know.
could also call the FBI office and say we're looking for an agent that we have information for, and see if they could give us the right number.
That actually would help, yeah.
Can't someone hack? Someone can hack something, right?
What do you mean?
I don't know. Hack the FBI. See if they're real.
The FBI is definitely real.
Like, yeah, so like, okay, so two things there. One, hacking the FBI is probably going to bring more attention than we would ever want from the FBI, if it's
Mm,
even possible. I'm sure it is.
bad attention.
Yes, bad attention. Jilon, if they are in a suit
there-
and they are
there good
associated
attention
in
from the
any
FBI?
way with the government, you want nothing to do with them,
They pay terribly.
unless they're politicians. But you know, they're their own brand of fucked up. So
Let's check those feeds.
All right, so get quite a bit.
Hopefully it'll be social or physical roles.
All right, let's see. Searching. So fast forward. Let us do investigation
Oh, okay.
and wits.
Okay. Is that just for me to see if I recognize the pictures they showed of people running around?
Yeah, you're checking the security footage, correct?
Yeah.
you could do
Yeah,
a
that's-
rouse check.
That's essentially to see if you see anything. Because you are also probably fast forwarding, because otherwise you'd be sitting real time watching the tapes.
Yeah, I think it'd be fast forward. Is there any way I could use, like I would get a bonus if they were wearing the same clothes they had on in the pictures? Because I have
It's-
a good eye for clothes.
The pictures were a lot of headshots more so. So
Collars. Okay.
Yeah.
So yes, I will do a rouse check. I succeeded, unless the website crashed. Yes, I succeeded. So I get how many extra dice? 2? Add 2 dice.
Yes,
So
2.
I'm rolling 4 dice. Okay.
Wait, what?
For wits and investigation.
Oh, because you have nothing in investigation.
That's right. I got 2 successes. And it also said it has that little skull for the hunger die.
all right. So as you are going through looking at stuff, let's see. Just give me 1 second. I'm looking at my notes here. Noties.
So, Sean, you said,
Mm.
Cozy said that. Sorry, I'm a little distracted looking at all of this. How long have you been in the city?
Oh, maybe a little less than a year, maybe a year, about or so.
Were you like a torpor for part of it? You don't remember, or
I'm just not real great with time, to be honest. I moved here. I was told to come over here, and this is where I've been.
I mean, happens. Coz mentioned that you didn't recognize the prince had changed in the last few months. Are you just like not really involved in the society, or?
No, it wasn't that I didn't recognize the prince at change. It was that I didn't know there was fucking princes.
It's weird, all right.
Yeah, that's.
What is this, England?
No,
I know where we are.
England
got
doesn't
the-
have vampires
they have-
anymore.
No, that's London.
Well,
There's plenty in the in other areas of England.
But there's werewolves, right? And
Rife.
Jilon, as you're going, you do notice one thing: a individual that looks a bit like one of the people we're missing, and they're like just walking. You know, it almost looks like a older movie because you know you're going super fast, and they kind of like look off screen, and you just see them like looks like they're scared, and they start running away from something. But that's about all you see within the view of the camera.
All right, we actually note down the timestamp of that and see if we
Mhm.
can tell which direction he ran.
Right. Yep. You get a idea of the direction, and it was about 2 days ago.
what direction were they running?
West. Northeast from your direction, from where you are.
Okay, so. All right.
That's something, I guess. But as long as there's no of our own business on these videos, I think we can give them to the FBI.
Yeah.
They have more
Uh,
resources.
Yeah, I don't see anything on here that's very obviously a masquerade breach.
I mean, you do see cozy on them sometimes.
Well, on this very specific clip of time, we're not giving them everything. So I will like clip out this part of the thing and put it onto like a flash drive or whatever.
That kind of looks suspicious.
What?
Like just clipping out things like saying we went through it and like here's the little parts that we have. Like
That's a good point.
Valid.
I didn't want to say
Um,
nothing, but yeah, it is a little suspicious.
Is there
I'm gonna go
the rest of that
do some
day?
stuff over there with the downstairs where the game system is.
Yeah, we'll see in a bit.
Yeah, some games fell off the back of a truck. I want to try.
Which
Sure.
games?
Be careful
Uh,
what you say.
it's like I got some new ones. I mean, they're not new, but they're new for me. Like that's like some Monster Hunter or something maybe. I don't know what's going on. Ooh, Lego.
Do I see anything in that like 24-hour area that is obviously like Cozy or
So-
Pavel appearing out of
oh.
nowhere?
No, I would say that Pavel it can't be picked up by surveillance, but I think I would say Kozaline is smart enough to not just reveal herself straight on your external cameras.
What?
I will give her the benefit of a doubt for once.
Okay.
But do roll wits and
Wait a minute, they
investigate.
were running northeast from where we are?
Mhm.
That's a very small area. Nice. Wits and investigation, you said?
Mhm.
Cool. So wits.
Wow, you're not very
That's even
investigative, are
less
you?
blitz dice than I thought. Okay.
Do
cool.
any of us have investigation?
Do I spend no, I'm not gonna waste a
If you're gonna rouse, let us leave the room first.
yeah, I'm not gonna do
And
that. Well,
barricade
it's
it?
fine. I'm at 3 hunger. 2 successes.
As you're going through and stuff, like just the cameras also as you're going, you do notice that there is a specific truck or SUV that kind of shows up quite often. And you don't think it's a delivery truck because they never deliver anything.
It's not ours. One of ours. And what do they just like drive around or?
They like drive, park for several hours, and then move.
I'll like take a screenshot of it and save it for our stuff and mark down the tag. So as far as I can see, at least in this 24 hours, I don't see anything that isn't okay to show them.
Is she a mute?
I'm on muting. I'm muting. I am Callie myself. Hello. I said, yeah, in that 24 hours, yeah, there's nothing, but like, in this last 24 hours, like, would we be able to see if anyone was in that truck or if they were around, like the last few hours?
Yeah.
Yeah, if anybody gets out.
Yeah, you don't ever see anyone leave it. That's one of the suspicious things.
So it's not like the FBI agents just like coming up. Okay.
So like we see it park and like the driver's side view is just out of view, or like the car parks and they get out and there's nobody on screen, like the door just opens.
It just parks and like the windows are tinted enough so the camera
Oh,
can't
okay.
see into them.
So nobody ever gets out of it.
Yeah.
Could I potentially roll to recognize it? I do have some stuff for like black market and whatnot. Like if
He's
it's
a car
if it's on
guy.
that end.
He is car guy.
Yeah, it's not black market. I would say that so you don't risk
okay.
frenzying.
Okay. It's nothing I
Jilon-
immediately recognize anyway.
Jilon's gonna run outside real quick and see if the van is there.
You run outside and you just see like across the street at this time, you do see a couple people walking in one alley. You do see someone taking a squat, but other than that, you're no van right now.
I come back inside, ashen faced.
Are you okay?
The van's not out there right now. I thought we might get lucky, but no dice.
All right.
I guess we could have looked at the active cameras.
Yeah, probably. But I didn't know that's what you were doing. You just kind of ran out fast as shit.
Good hustle though. Good hustle.
Door opens, you see the janitor's like, oh, I didn't know you guys were here.
Hey, it's a late night.
Yeah, normally I like you're like downstairs or you leave. Did you need me to take the garbage from here or anything? You
Yeah,
good?
go for it. I'll like grab the garbage can and
Thank
it
you,
out.
Thank you. Yeah, thanks. You still don't have me going downstairs for anything. You still got that?
no, we've got it.
Okay, just making sure. I want to make sure I keep the place very clean,
No, you
especially
do a
after
great
that
job.
raise. Yeah. Yeah, apparently, someone decided I should make more money, and y'all found that that's nice. Yeah.
I did say that a little while ago, didn't I?
Is that Adrian fella gonna come back anytime?
No, I think he's moved on to other different things.
Yeah, I kept telling the last couple of weeks that one guy occasionally shows up to see if he's come back, and I was like, I don't think he's coming back, but I just wanted to verify. I don't see y'all that often.
What? Wait, somebody was here looking for him?
Yeah, like he talked to him a couple months ago. I think his name was Ravioli, something. He dresses like some like weird Russian thug or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
If we see him, I'll let him know too. Thanks for. I'm let Adrian know that the guy was looking for him.
Okay, just one. Yeah, he said like last time. It's like, you sure? Yeah, he came to so the two of them go to a book club together or something.
Means in a book club.
Oh.
I think I know what this is about.
But yeah, so I just
We
keep
don't
cleaning.
like our characters don't know shit.
No.
Have a good day.
You too. Good night.
Or night. Yeah. It's not day, it's night. Never see y'all in the day. Yeah. At least
Yeah,
you
we
we're
guys
all
also
kind of
working-
night owls.
Just
yeah,
like
at least
you.
you're at least you're getting sun now. A couple like you used to all be really pale and everything, like you never went outside, and now y'all seem to be a lot healthier looking.
Yeah, I
I've
think we
been
all.
giving them my skincare routine.
Oh, nice.
It's important.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that hip hop performance of Phantom of the Opera is nice. It was very entertaining that y'all preparing. I've been watching their rehearsals sometimes, and yeah, it's really hip and hopping.
And hopping, yeah.
Yeah,
Well, tell your friends that'll make Cozy happy.
yeah. He goes to leave. It's like, oh yeah. So also let's see that we did have a small mouse problem. I did ask for exterminator. We did the popcorn and stuff, and someone wasn't storing the seeds properly. So I did get a.
I'll look into maybe getting an exterminator.
Yeah, I talked to
Well, maybe we
the GM, and they said they were going to do it, but I just thought I'd let you know since I don't see you too often.
Yeah, thank you. You do have like our number in case you ever need to reach us, right? And I'll
No,
grab
I'm
like a
told not.
post-it note.
Yeah, I'm told not to call y'all if it's not important, and
Uh,
just buzz you because I normally work night shift, so I just buzz.
yeah, I do better with texting at least. I might not always be able to get to it because I have a lot of meetings and everything, but
Yeah,
I'll always respond.
Yeah, and the raise is cool because I can actually get a new phone. I've been using the Sidekick since like 2005. I mean, if it's not broke, why change?
Thank you. Goodbye.
It's just Jilon closing the door.
Okay.
As soon as the door closes, I just down the rest of the bottle of blood wine, whatever this is.
Door opens, he grabs the bottle, throws it.
And then I'm gonna do a rouse check to try and heal.
Ew.
Actually, yeah, I have to
Yep.
do it to mend superficial.
Yep, and he can do twice and see if he can heal them both.
Hey, I got a 6.
Right, so you
so,
heal one. Your blood potency is only one, right?
Correct.
All
I
right,
got another 6.
Whew, you're healed.
Yeah, I'll like lift up my shirt as it's starting to go away.
Holy shit,
Okay.
we can do that.
You don't know fucking anything, do you? Did your sire just ditch you in an alleyway?
No, they're way more dickish than that.
Ditch?
Oh,
Oh, a trunk of a car,
Jesus, you're
probably.
not a shovelhead, are you? Christ, you don't know anything.
What
Is
the
that
fuck
a-
did you just call me?
Yeah, that
it's-
sounds really dark.
So,
I'll have
It
you
is.
know that I know lots of people I'm friends with.
You know lots of people you're friends with? That's great.
Yes.
Well said.
Trying to like put it not
Okay,
in a super
okay.
racist way because I'm thinking like
Shovelhead is a term that there is another group of individuals called the Sabbat who tend to be gigantic assholes. And when the way they embrace is they grab a bunch of people, drain them just in their dead, and throw a little bit of their blood into a pit. And whoever makes it out of their own grave gets to survive. Shovelhead,
oh
because they have to.
yeah, no, I should be so lucky. No, I was working for this person and doing a good enough job, starting to make my way up, in the ranks, I guess you could say. And they're just like, do you wanna be promoted? Quotation. And I was, yeah, I guess. And shot me and turned to me right there and then we're like, all right, continue what you're doing, but also I'll contact you when I need stuff.
Jesus.
okay.
No, I don't think that was their name.
He's
They
probably
usually
a
just go-
torpor.
He's got jokes.
Usually just go by boss.
Okay.
That's rough.
So
Yeah.
I'm gonna assume that that means that you haven't been presented at all to anybody, a prince or baron or any. Have you even been introduced to anybody other
Marty
than
introduced
just the
me to you
random
guys.
people who walk? Jesus Christ. Okay,
He's met Julian Luna. I mean, who else do you need?
that's valid. Julian's great.
And Pavel, top and bottom.
Oh, it's a switch hitter. Thank you very much. Whatever pays more.
Oh God. I don't know what you were talking about.
Okay, so start at the top. The prince is the vampire that rules a particular area, usually a full city. Our current prince is Ebenezer, and I'm trying to remember his last name. Ebenezer Brady. He's
You
kind of
You forgot my name.
an interim prince, considering the last one went into torpor just a few months ago. Any idea what the fuck torpor is?
Nope.
Cool. So have you ever gotten severely hurt after, the turning?
I was in a car accident once.
Okay, so when you take enough damage, or if you get staked, or sometimes if you're really stupid and get very, very, very hungry and cannot feed, we can go into a thing called torpor. It's basically like a coma. Where
The staking thing is real.
they literally taught you nothing.
No.
Who the fuck is your sire?
I just call him boss.
You
And
literally
then-
do not know their name.
No. I didn't ask because that's kind of rude sometimes.
It's not rude to ask the name of your boss.
You don't know my boss. I saw him shoot someone else because they spilled some stuff. Just like, not even like, what the fuck did you do? No, it was just turn, bang.
Jesus.
Does your boss happen to be in the mafia?
That's like,
Probably, I don't know.
that's a much bigger mess.
I don't know. I didn't ask that. You got people that are trigger happy. You don't tend to ask too
Yeah,
many
you don't
questions.
ask questions.
I just happened to luck out and just get stuck with them.
Speaking of trigger happy, I'm gonna listen, see if I can hear Pavel playing in the games downstairs. Because I'm not sure I want him to hear all of this quite yet.
You do hear some game playing.
Okay. So apparently the individual that shot me was a thin blood. Those unaware, thin bloods are vampires that are of very, very low generation, as in they're not quite as strong as the rest of us would be. Presumably you. I genuinely do not know whether you would be a thin blood or not. You can invite people, right?
I mean, we can all bite people.
Apparently not thin bloods. The one I had
They can
still
still
had like
bite
baby
people. They
teeth.
got teeth in general. They can bite.
Well,
But
he didn't have fangs.
you see, you didn't ask that.
I did not. That's fair. So apparently, our friend Robin has developed new technology. He has created an app that he uses to contact all of his little minions. And when he does, he basically pins a location on a map, and they go and find this Dropbox that has a case full of money and a name and a job, be it assassination or firebombing a place or what have you.
It's pretty smart.
I was
Smart,
very
dude.
tempted, but did not kill the guy that I that shot me, but I did at least get the one step into a bond with him and made a deal that the next time he sees one of those, he is to go pick it up, find out what's in it, tell me, and then I will warn whoever it is. And hopefully it'll give us a little bit of an edge over whatever he's doing.
To clarify, Sean, Robin is bad and we don't like Robin.
From the Muppets?
Yeah.
No.
not from the Muppets.
Robin
from the
Menard,
Muppets.
he's a Tremere, kind of a
Robin
jackass.
Menard? I just met that guy tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Trunk full of body parts.
Not
Or
surprised.
unseemly.
Yeah. There was like 5 E's in there.
Yeah, he jeez. Is this what it was like for Pavel with us? Christ. So of Kindred Society, there are a lot of us. There are a couple of different groups. I am a member of what's called the Camarilla. They're a bit more lawful, stickler for the rules than the Anarchs. The Anarchs in the city are split into two groups as we know it. There's
So
those
that name sounds familiar.
Anarch.
Yeah.
There's
Probably a
two
bunch
groups.
of them in your high school.
There's the ones that are being led by Robin, and the ones being led by a Brujah named Abigail. Robin is kind of a shit stain, and has decided that the best way to fuck over the Camarilla is to target all of their human servants and loved ones and whatnot, one of which includes my sister, who almost got shot tonight.
Oh, that is unfortunate.
So I am of the opinion that I want to do literally anything I can to fuck over Robin Menard as soon as possible. Abigail is much more of a interest in the status quo, and apparently Cozy knows her, which I did not know. But Cozy has a tendency to surprise us. The other thing, apparently there is the guy that shot me was a thin blood. He mentioned something about working with a thin blood prince.
Another prince. It's like 3 now.
Well, one's not waking up for another couple hundred years, so.
Yeah, and one of them is not really a kindred. It's too many. Well, thin blood, you know.
So
eh,
that's the thing. So apparently this thin blood prince is working on organizing all the thin bloods in the city, which honestly, I think there are a lot more than we maybe thought initially.
As you're talking, your phone starts ringing, Liz.
Well, I support unions, but if it's going to destabilize things, it might not be
Who is
good
it?
overall.
It is your favorite, John Thomas.
Oh no.
Oh,
Did they go to voicemail?
give me 1 second, and I'll show Mari the caller ID and then answer it. Hello?
You answer. Where is it?
I don't know. It got away. I got the gun away from it, at least got the girls.
How did it get away from you? It's that how?
I was panicked and starving and didn't want to frenzy in front of my sister.
This would never have happened if I didn't let her go out. Anyway, we'll be hunting this thing down. Don't get in my way. Have a nice night.
Any idea
John
where you're
Thomas out.
starting?
White Marsh. That's where you last saw it. One of the girls apparently said that they saw the individual in a retail outfit working there. Good start.
Yeah.
where he would, but if he's a model at Abercrombie and Fitch, he wouldn't be wearing a shirt. 'Cause they're-
They don't walk around bearish. He's not a model. He's an employee.
That's why you can't respect those models. They don't wear shirts. They're doing half the job.
You just pin it to
know.
the pecs, pin the name tag.
I've never shopped at Abercrombie. and Fitch. I don't know. I've
That's
only
what nipple
seen the
piercings are
freaking
for.
model at the front.
They still abide by the whole no shirt, no service thing. I'm pretty sure.
The actual store, yeah, the retail employees do wear uniforms, and
Yeah.
it's been decades since I've been there, but it's like a black ensemble kind of thing because it's
Okay.
like you go in the store and there's like no lighting and shit, and it's just designed for people to be like pretentious as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went in there. I was like, looked at their largest size was like medium, and I was like, my fat ass is leaving.
Yeah.
Real story. Went to a local mall near me, and they turned what used to be an Abercrombie Fitch, turned it into a blacklight mini golf.
Oh, cool. That's
It's
a lot
already
better.
That's
already
actually
dark,
pretty awesome.
already dark and fairly big actually. So it fit.
I've only walked in front of an Abercrombie and Fitch, so I've only ever seen the model that is like half naked, and like I'm like, okay, I'm not going in there.
Ads. Sponsor us though.
No, don't. They're terrible people.
Well,
Money.
if they give us free clothes,
Now we're too ugly for them.
maybe it's our clothes.
So anyway, it's like that's where I start hunting. Don't get in my way.
Got it.
John Thomas out.
Starting to think that guy sucks.
Do you think?
I can only make assumptions because the caller ID said dickhead, but I assume this is not a nice person.
No, he's a gigantic asshole. Would I
saw-
have gotten a number for this thin blood dude? I feel like I would have. This is smarter than this because I told him
Yeah,
to text
because
me.
so you gave him his number. So unless you want random text, you didn't know. And he did show you his phone, so you could always have gotten the number there.
Do we have a burner phone somewhere
I have
You can
one.
easily buy
or
one.
like spoof number?
I have a burner phone.
I will text this individual and say it's me. You're gonna want to get the hell out of White Marsh. And not go back to work.
A few moments later, it's like, oh God, what's going on?
Get out and stay low, dude. So, John Thomas is now hunting down this fuck that I was hoping I could use for information.
For information for what again?
So Robin, the head of the Anarchs, or at least half of the Anarch movement, is currently at war with Camarilla. I and Dickhead, individual by the name of John Thomas, are part of Camarilla. This guy, God, this is complicated. The girl he went after was my sister, but kind of is John Thomas's ward as well. It's a long story. He knew us growing up. When our parents were killed, he took my sister in. And not long after that, I was embraced. So yeah.
Okay. Well, if you're needing an in, that Robin guy offered me a job.
Doing what? The same shit as this thin blood?
Car shit. I do mechanic. I own a shop. He offered a job with like doing inspections for like his lots and stuff.
Oh shit, that's right. He's a fucking used car salesman.
Yeah, I mean, I could tell he was bad just from that alone. But,
Not the
but
trunk full of blood, just a used car.
Yeah.
that
And-
too. I
And a
mean,
spare ear. They found a fifth ear.
yeah. So, I mean, I know I'm new here, and but like, if you want, there's at least an in that way.
I mean, if you're willing to do that, yeah. I mean, I'll be honest. Fucking around with getting between him and us is gonna put you in a pickle. He's not the nicest individual, I'm sure. That's another thing. Supposedly he told the Thin Blood that if he fucked him over, he could make his blood boil and his junk fall off. Is that a thing that y'all can do, Mari?
I know that blood boiling is a thing, but can we make the junk fall off? And would also, Kevin, would I think that Robin was high enough a level to be able to do that?
The junk falling off, you haven't heard of that, but it's plausible someone developed a
I mean, if your
ritual.
blood is falling off, it is
If your blood is
boiling, I
boiling,
feel
yeah,
like
it's a side effect. Could just be
You can
chemical
also
threats
just
too.
use rubber bands. It take a long time, but
Yeah,
The
let me
big blades are your lethal body.
Oh, okay. Let me look. At,
Oh,
Claw fingers,
no,
swiping,
I'm just
slashing.
imagining. Use
Don't
your
imagine that.
claw somebody's dick off.
Well, if
To
you're
be
trying to
fair, I'm
threaten
not-
someone to make them afraid, that's the
I
way to do
mean,
it.
yeah.
you're not
not
wrong.
not really using it, so it's not like
It's
I mean,
suck. I miss him.
I was
Uh,
just looking, the cauldron blood thing is level 5.
Last time you checked, Robin wouldn't be able to do blood source yet. That powerful.
Okay. Yeah, he's unless he got like super powerful overnight. Oh, or he's got another
in 2
Tremere helping
months,
him.
but-
Yeah.
I mean, he does, doesn't he? They have a whole ass new circle, you said, right?
yeah, but aren't they all under him?
Uh,
I mean, under as in doesn't necessarily mean they're younger.
yeah. So you know that what was I thinking?
And I mean, we know the age isn't much.
Yeah. So the regent isn't, or the person in charge isn't always the most powerful. Most of the time it is, because sometimes the most powerful might have awakened from torpor and might be a bit out of it, as in the case of yours. So,
Okay.
but let me just double check here. I'm just looking at the chart right now about who's all who.
Yeah, so either way, the Anarchs are at war with the Camarilla, and it's usually the mortals in our lives that are the ones taking the brunt of the fallout. My sister included. Any information that we can get on what Robin's doing would be helpful, especially considering if John is going after the guy that shot me, there is a very good chance that he will not make it to see tomorrow evening.
All right, so Mari, what little you do think you know, for just based on what you remember with the Tremere that you've met and everything, Robin would probably be. Last time you checked, like I said, there's some new members coming in out, was the 3rd strongest Tremere in the city when it came to blood sorcery.
But I don't think that he'd be able to boil blood.
Not from a distance or anything like that, no. You don't think he's quite got that yet.
Okay.
Last time you checked him.
I mean, it has been a few months, but I do not think that Robin can do that. Like, just thinking of somebody, they have to be in front of him at least. If not, like, he can't do it at all.
Well, at least there's that.
Yeah. I think Robin is more talk than anything, in my opinion, but The dude did get beat up by a gargoyle and is still standing, so don't exactly know where to put him at.
He also,
What?
now that I think about it, has a lot of funds. Now, granted, like the Thin Blood was only paid 2K to shoot Sophie, but
It's
If
still a
he's-
lot for a used car salesman.
that's what I was thinking. I mean, I don't know how old he is. He might have bankroll for just saved up.
Are we just gonna go over the gargoyle thing?
Oh,
He's
fuck.
Gregory.
Yeah, I don't know how old you are. You ever seen the old 90s cartoon?
Yes.
Basically that, but also a vampire. And
He's
can
probably
punch
also
through,
seen
like,
any old building.
Can also like punch through 18 inches of steel.
Well, Sean is like 35-ish, closer to 40s.
So a young
Yes,
guy.
I've seen the.
Yeah, Basically
yeah.
that, but they
Huh.
also drink blood and do not turn. Actually, don't know. Do they turn to stone during the day sleep, Mari?
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's a badass. You don't want to get on his bad side. You'll probably never see him because he really doesn't go out that much unless you're a Tremere that really fucks up. Really fucks up.
He can fly, apparently. He'd drop out of the sky, pick you up, take you away.
Yeah, he apparently
Great.
turned.
All right. Add it to things to my fear list.
He's cool. I like Gregory.
He's pretty cool. I have never
Mari,
met this guy.
Yeah.
You're probably way too low to have any reason to worry about him.
Yeah, Mark, you do know that what Frederick and Erica told you, how the main reason Robin managed to get away is they called some Tremere from the area, out of area and stuff, to eventually like try him or to do what of judgment. And one of those individuals who they trusted betrayed them, and they didn't see it coming, and that's who helped him escape. So it was their guard was down.
Wow.
So it
That's
wasn't
really
Robin beating Gregory.
Okay. Yeah.
Or
All right.
subterfuge.
It was
Yeah.
Robin like weaseling again out of something.
Not surprised in the least.
Yeah. So I'll tell Liz that then. Hi.
Okay,
Uh,
so for the time being, okay, all right. I'm gonna have to call Ebenezer at some point and let him know what I know.
should
Um,
I talk to the Tremere about Robin?
Let me talk to Ebenezer first. If the thing is if that Thin Blood ends up dead by dawn, I don't want to reveal the fact that I was trying to use him because that just is nobody needs to know that.
Well, what
Um
if John Thomas weasels it out of him that you were trying to do that?
well then I'll deal with that when he does. I mean it's already done. I can't do anything more for it now. I tried to warn the guy to get lost, but that's what this was. I assume you have like 15 messages from that guy, but at this point, you're feel free to block the number. I'll get my own burner phone event in a day or so.
That's fine. I look at the phone. How many messages?
And it's basically like, I'm leaving. The contact you in my place. Oh God, I'm scared. You never did say you would protect me, but I assumed that was part of the deal.
I sure as fuck did not.
Not enough to trust our kind. Gonna go find help. Laying low. Tell my
Oh,
mother
yeah.
hi.
That's the other thing that this guy mentioned. So apparently there is an individual called the Thin Blood Prince that is
Actually, we were mentioning
trying.
that to them earlier. Yes.
I
They
can
did bring that up. We brought
Uh,
because I said 3 princes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's trying to help them
Unionize.
get some
Yeah.
sway.
You were talking about that right
Yeah,
as
that's
John
right.
called.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck John.
Okay, you were
Apparently
distracted.
they're located in Pigtown.
And John calls. Oh, sorry.
And yeah, and he recognized Aisha's name. So what I was thinking is, even if this guy doesn't survive until tomorrow night, That is a thing that we could use in the war. If we can get all of the thin bloods away from the Anarchs into the Camarilla,
Sounds
or
like
at
they don't want to be
least-
on either side at all. They
or
want
at
their own
least
side.
out of Robin's hands. If he can't use them as his soldiers anymore, that's helpful.
Mhm.
I don't know how many they're using, but it sure as hell seemed like he was talking about quite a few. He mentioned almost like they have their own little coterie of just thin bloods.
I mean, there was a lot of thin bloods in Pigtown.
Yeah, there were
that I remember.
there were quite a few around Aisha. The red pigs, but I don't think this guy was a red pig. I didn't think to ask just because blood was pulsing. I wanted to tear his throat out and somehow managed to not. But
So should we head northeast to see where that guy ran off to? Clear our heads with a
Okay.
little investigation into a kidnapping.
Like,
Something light
idea.
before we have to get serious.
I mean,
What's to the northeast of us?
not a lot. So that's the thing. Directly northeast is the harbor. You've got like
Oh.
3 blocks before you hit the water, which if they only ran that way, it does mean a very small area. If they turned in either direction, either north or south after that, then who the fuck knows? I will.
Or if somebody
send a
caught them and picked them up.
Yeah. I'm going to send a screenshot of what the area that we're in looks like.
Well, we could check there for some sort of clues. Maybe there are other video security cameras in that area. Whatever we look at, we can be sure the FBI is going to be looking at it next.
Yeah. Well, that's why we're doing it tonight before they get this flash drive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I guess let's
Let's go for
go.
a walk. Walkies.
Start going for a walkie. Wits and investigation, people.
Yeah.
Is
wits.
Sean or Marie good at that?
So just wits.
I have 3
Oh.
in wits, but that's it.
I also have 3 wits.
So I have learned that we are not an investigative party. So
Yeah.
Pavel,
I'm smashing right now.
I got 1 success. I don't know
I
what I'm
got 2
looking for.
successes.
I got 0. I am literally rolling nothing but 2 hunger dice.
Oh, I got success on my hunger dice. Does that mean anything?
No, not
Okay.
unless you crit it or failed.
Yeah, not unless it's a 10 or a 1.
No, it's a 9. Yeah, came
Isn't it-
very close.
In the map that you sent, are we at the pinned location?
Yes.
Oh, so there's like a museum park up there.
Mhm.
Maybe, yeah. In
Yeah,
movies,
so-
people always run into the park to escape people, even though that's the worst place to run to escape people.
Yeah, so that park there is Federal Hill Park. It has like at the very top of it, it has like a historic little area. They've got like cannons and stuff. And then there's like a basketball court, and I think is that where the like volleyball courts are? Or is that closer to the harbor, Kev?
I don't remember. Sorry.
I don't either. But yeah.
The aquarium that Santiago ate a puffin at.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
That's
the thing that
across the
happened.
bay or
Mhm.
river.
Yeah. Bay, but yeah.
Harbor.
Whatever.
Harbor.
Part of the bay.
So as we're walking, any other questions, Sean?
Have you ever
Yeah.
found a kidnap victim?
Maybe once or twice.
I mean, if you have to think about it, that's pretty good.
I mean, not it's usually it was like we need to get that guy back because he owes me money and I need him alive to pay me back, so go get him. It's usually something like that.
Mm.
Oh, so you
Technically,
created a
technically-
kidnap victim.
well, it was a rival gang that kidnapped him.
Mm.
So I guess
Rescue mission.
sure.
If you steal something that's stolen, it's not stealing.
It's true. It's It's not true. I'm
I don't know.
That's
Can't win them
still-
all.
Can't win them all.
Oh, good lord.
All right. So yeah, so as you investigate, you don't find anything of significance.
Mm.
Bummer.
Yeah.
Would that investigation include like asking people around the area if they saw somebody running?
Yeah,
Not
just a
if you're-
general couple days
Okay.
that you see and stuff. Most people are like, no.
Free dance class if you.
No.
Oh, free classes. Yeah, I'll lie.
Yeah, I
Right,
mean,
I see a flaw.
honestly, like just knocking on doors, that's exactly the response you're gonna get. It's just if they answer the door, the answer is no and closed door.
Hmm. If there's any reason for me to get on a roof, I could.
I mean,
I'm trying to think of ways to use my strengths instead of my
Mm.
weaknesses, and I don't have any. For this.
this is just not any of our strong suits, apparently.
Can I talk to the ghosts?
Ooh.
I
Uh,
mean, do you see any around?
She could
Can
find
I
it
do
with witch
s-
magic.
Um,
Can I do sense the unseen, Kevin?
I think that just activates, or do you have to roll for that?
I might have to roll for that. I don't remember.
I can use awe to try to attract ghosts.
Don't know that that's how it works. Since the unseen
Aw.
is free.
Sense the unseen is very cool. No
Yeah.
route check or anything?
No. If something's trying to stay hidden, you do have to roll for it though.
Okay.
Yeah.
If they're in plain
Um,
sight,
So you do see some spectral things, but they're kind of ignoring you. And you do know that unless they willingly try to cross the thing, you have no way of communicating with them.
Okay. But using sense the unseen, do I see anything that I wouldn't not otherwise have seen?
Roll wits, awareness, and aspects.
Wits, awareness,
Investigation and wits, investigation, and aspects.
Cool.
So that's like 5 dice now, right?
How many do I have in aspects? Yes, it is 5 dice.
I'm good with
Nice.
numbers.
numbers good.
Ooh.
Math bad.
Okay, so I got 4 successes. They're all on the non-hunger dice. 2 10s. Does that matter?
Yes.
That's crit. That's 4 successes there between those two.
Oh. So 2 10s on the non-hunger dice are 2 successes? Or 2 more successes? Or
Any grouping of 2 10s is a critical, so it counts as 4.
4. Okay,
Instead of
so
2.
8. 8.
Yeah,
Was
as you're
it-
looking around,
You rolled 4 dice?
I rolled 5 dice. I got 4 successes, and then
6.
two
6.
10s. 6.
So double.
Yes. Okay.
Double plus 2.
Your little
6.
figures get doubled.
Yeah.
yeah, as you start looking around, you notice like it's just something you all have not just paid attention to, or you just haven't really very much looked at your neighborhood and everything, but you're seeing throughout like glyphs and graffiti that's hidden from normal view, that's only revealed through Vampiric's sight. And it's do you all remember Blade when they had the hidden glyphs and everything? That's a lot of that shows up and everything. Like you see regular graffiti, and then hiding your senses with or sense the unseen. You're using hiding or sense the unseen?
Since the unseen.
Sense the unseen, yeah. Yeah, you see extra stuff that like is utilizing maybe like blood sorcery or something, just pick up more than normal.
Mm.
Are you okay? You've been staring at that duck graffiti for a while.
Got
That's literally an actual mural we have here in Baltimore. I'm trying to find a picture of it.
what?
Yeah.
No one
Is he on a
told me.
boat?
No, I gotta find it.
Yeah, there is secret hidden graffiti on the walls.
What's it say?
What is it, Kevin? It's just like the Tremere symbol or something?
No, it's various glyphs and stuff. Let's see if we can try to figure it out. What role would you need? Because you don't never bothered to learn it because no one taught it to you. So it'd be, I guess, intelligence and streetwise. That sounds
Ooh,
good.
I think I have that because
Ooh.
Mari. Yeah. Yes, I have 3. Yes. Okay. Intelligence, I have 3. So will add 1 more dice. Yes. Thank you, Mari. Oh. Oh. Yes. I got 5 successes
Nice.
out of 6.
All right, so yeah, so looking at them, you're like trying to decipher the codes and everything, and it's essentially a couple of them are like saying something along the lines of this area is safe for feeding. You also see one that says something about the path of the sun is coming, or the path of the sun is here. And
S-U-N or S-O-N?
S-U-N. And there's another one that basically is you think it's a symbol for basically kind of like an Anarch symbol for rising up and overthrowing things, like what they would use to kind of let people know that it's about time for a more aggressive stance on things.
I relay that information.
Huh.
What's the path of the sun? Anyone know what that phrase means?
I
Seems
could take
prophetic.
a guess. Sounds
Like
like
a-
that's literally the like when it comes up over the horizon or over the buildings. If it's S-U-N, it's probably where the sun starts.
Well, like our
Guessing, I don't know.
I don't think I
streets
would-
aren't really oriented like that. There's no like when the sun rises, it lands on this street first.
I can't picture anyone reading that and being like, "Uh-oh, now I
Can I
know that
do
I
a-
shouldn't be outside."
I'm
Kindred
just guessing, I
history
don't know.
check
I can't read graffiti.
to
She
tell
just
if
did
I can
magic. There's
recognize
probably
that.
all sorts of prophecy involved in all this.
Does that look like something when they do Sense the Unseen or whatever Mari was just doing? Or is it just like she just looked at a wall?
Uh, basically, it's like graffiti that's attached or over top of other
Well,
graffiti.
he was talking about like what does Mari look like?
Does she
Oh.
do a Vogue type of thing?
Apparently it really doesn't have much of a
Yeah.
It's just a
Side to it.
thing that just activates and that it's not
Yeah.
really
She
Yeah.
could make it
apparent.
at
make
least
it
for
a
this
thing
one.
out of it.
Unlike like the animalism thing where you change your eyes and it
Yeah.
Yeah.
physically.
Or
I
like if
like
she
that.
had done a vision, her eyes probably would have rolled back. But
So, occult and intelligence, Katrina. Since for if you wanted to see
Am
if
I
you
gonna
could
be
find
two of
anything with
these dice
kindred.
Two
down?
dice. You got 2 dice for that?
I have 4 dice because I'm really smart. And that's it. Oh, okay. 2 successes.
All right. You are not. You don't know the specifics. You had learned when you were being taught by Ebenezer and stuff. Some things. That in olden days, vampires followed these paths or roads, as they also call them, as opposed to trying to retain their humanity. So you've heard of the word phrase, but you can't really. You don't know what this is about, if it is even that.
I mean, it sounds so like historically a lot of kindred to sort of try and retain their humanity. They had this moral code or path that they would stick to, and they were usually called the path of humanity or the path of Cain or the path of what have you. It kind of sounds like it fits that pattern, but I don't remember anything about Path of the Sun. The only thing I can think of is like somebody that would try to become a daywalker again, but like
You could
that's not
try
really a
asking that
thing
Luna
to do.
guy.
I mean, we could. I don't know.
He seems to be knowledgeable in that. He was talking about trying to stick to some sort of path to retain his humanity and walk
Really?
in the sun. He did it temporarily. Apparently, a few years ago, he said he had gone far enough that he could, for a few moments anyway, stay in the sun. So he might know.
I am much more impressed with Julian Luna now than I was a few minutes ago, which honestly is surprising because he's a very impressive individual. If you don't know, he's another Ventrue like I am.
Whatever that means.
You really know fucking nothing.
I wasn't told shit. I was told do your job, and I'm doing my job. Except
Do
right
you-
now.
Ever heard of like a name for what clan you or your sire might belong to?
Kevin. Can I?
Would I know that?
If you were a
have heard
Beastie
the name
Boys
pop
song.
up.
Like a booyah, boo-rah. No,
Huh?
yeah, sure. Yeah, that sounds kind of vaguely familiar.
Okay, all right. That makes literally everything you said about your sire make more sense. Oh my god, kid, you don't know shit. Okay,
But that's okay if you
Fuck
don't
is
know
she calling
things.
kid?
I was gonna say he's literally like 12 years old.
You best watch
Liz-
your mouth.
Liz
doesn't
is
know
old for
shit
her age.
though.
Oh, sure. And okay, yeah.
Okay,
No shit.
boomer.
Okay, you know what?
I'm just saying. I'm sorry.
Mhm.
It's
All right.
it.
Yeah, if you need me, I'll be.
Look,
working.
look.
You
I'm
know where
sorry.
I am.
It's
No,
it's-
it's fine. What is your?
it's confusing for me because the way that Ventrue embrace is completely different. My sire Ebenezer had me. I was locked up in his estate for about 2 months while he taught me everything about what it is to be a vampire and how to not break the masquerade and fuck up and keep myself safe and the people around me safe. The idea of just dropping your chowder off and after shooting them and leaving them to fend for themselves is, I can't imagine it. I'm sorry, it's been a really, really long night.
It's okay.
And it's half over.
That's right. We should probably get home. This has gone absolutely nowhere. Yeah.
We were gonna leave the footage for the day manager to give to the FBI.
That's
Let them
smart,
let them
yeah.
handle it. They might have seen the people that have come through as well, since they, are here during the day.
Yeah, did Nadine talk to them at all? Maybe she recognized those kids at all?
I don't think so. The agents came in like at 8,
Oh yeah, she probably was just closing up. Okay.
so they didn't really talk to anyone but me.
That's fair. Yeah, so I know I was rude, but if you're interested in learning anything more about what things are like from somebody that isn't going to shoot you for spilling something, you know where our door is.
Sure.
Do you like nightclubs? Because we know a good one, and we hang out there sometimes.
I'll have you know,
Sure.
sir, I am a party animal.
Well, you're in luck.
We're gonna get along great. How much time do we have left in the night, Kev?
Like 3-4 hours.
Mm.
Plenty of time to do stupid shit.
Yeah, I
Or just go out at night and actually do stuff that makes you money. I don't know.
So, did you guys learn anything at the library?
Oh, you don't even know, do you? So
Something
apparently,
about a raccoon,
yeah.
muskrat, or a shrew.
No one died, but that's apparently how we met this individual.
Oh yeah, the whole dirty car thing.
Yeah, there was
Gotcha.
a bit of a mess.
That's why I always say never go to the library.
Is that where Cozy went? Is she still at the library?
Cozy disappeared again.
Fucking typical.
I
She didn't-
think I heard something about a Colin.
Was she yelling or did she just look exasperated?
I think it was like fucking Colin.
Fabulous. So cool. So it's not a problem for us to have to worry about.
Colin is like what you get if someone thinks they know too much and sort of does, instead of someone like you who doesn't know anything.
I tend to headbutt those people.
Yeah. Well, if you
Honestly,
meet
he could
Colin-
probably use that. You might bash his skull in, so maybe don't though.
I get better.
I mean,
I'm not a doctor. Don't take my advice for doctor stuff.
we have seen that ghouls heal pretty quickly, but I wouldn't want to risk it.
I mean,
Mari, you get a call on your phone.
of course. Can I take a guess?
How many suitors is it?
Guessing it's Cesare. Who is it?
It's Cesare.
Ah! Answer.
Mari, it's Cesare. Remember that we were supposed to be having dinner soon with members of the Hecate? You were still going to go tomorrow with me?
Yeah.
Look, I was just making sure you had mentioned it, and I was just double checking and reminding you. I know you have a lot going on right now, I believe.
Yeah. No, I'm completely fine. It's totally fine. Everything's cool. Everything's great. Sorry. Don't worry
that's
about
good.
it.
Oh, that's good. Wanted to make sure that you were good.
Yeah.
So that does sound like that something is not good, and you're just trying to make it sound good.
It super does.
Oh, is that Liz in the background? Hello, Liz. You're muted.
Hi, Sorry.
Hello.
Well, that's good. But yeah, tomorrow around 9, they would like to meet up so that they can get it done and over with, and then spend the rest of the night, doing important things.
Mm-hmm.
There's going to be 3 of us there, not the 3 of them plus the 2 of us.
Oh, okay. Anybody I've met before?
Yes. Give me a second. I gotta find the names.
I can't remember her name. The old one.
Yeah,
Jilon
I
leans
haven't-
over to Sean and says, "That's one of her suitors."
Oh, good for her.
Yeah. Ophelia is gonna be there.
Philia wasn't the.
The big strong woman who lifted the car.
Oh.
She, it's okay. She doesn't hold grudges, nor does she gets paid, so she do what she do. Yeah.
Did Jilon take a picture? Just from memory.
Jilon laying there being beat up. Ooh.
Jilon did not. Well, I guess he got knocked down once, but he was untouched.
Okay.
All the shit's going around. Flaming cars, missile launchers. Ooh, take a picture.
Honestly, I think most of us were fine. It was mostly Cozy that took the brunt of it.
John
Yeah.
ran away right away.
It's Cesare.
Mhm.
apparently.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he got
Yeah.
wrecked.
He got wrecked.
Yeah.
Reese,
Yeah.
did you see that episode?
Yeah, the leg thing for Cozy, where it just turned into a raisin, and then yeah, Zari's neck got broken. Yeah, I saw
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it would be Ophelia, Kumar, and Henry.
Okay. Should I dress in a nice outfit or just
Business casual.
okay?
I mean, it's not all of us are the rich Giovanni. Some of them are actually none of them are technically Giovanni except for Ophelia. But yeah.
Okay. Kevin, I feel like I remember making plans with Kai, but did I actually? Because it's in my brain that I did.
You might
What's
have. We
for-
will rewatch the last episode or 2 and see unless Reese remembers. He's got like perfect memory of stuff.
No, I watched that 4 weeks ago. That slipped. I know
It's
they were
more
talking
recent than we
about it.
did.
I
We're
know they
double
were
check.
talking about something, but I don't know if it was actually gonna meet back up or not.
I'm just gonna. I'll say.
Yeah, I don't remember anything specific.
I feel like I remember it being like, yeah, I'll introduce Kai to Cesare.
Yeah, like eventually.
Yeah, eventually. But
The
I won't
wedding.
mention.
Well, no time like the present.
4 weddings and a funeral.
2 at least. Or 1 big one. I don't know how you do it.
But yeah, so see, do you want me to pick you up, or will you be picking? Do you want me? I got the fancier car.
You can pick me up.
Okay, see you tomorrow about 7:30, and then we go there because it's supposed to start 8 o'clock sharp.
Okay. I'll ignore the fact that you just said 9 o'clock.
You see, we are very when it comes to the family, when it says 9, we mean 8. When we
Okay.
say 10, we mean 9. We're always an hour early.
Okay.
Yes, otherwise you're considered late.
Cat just sent me a link. Okay, wait a minute.
Sorry.
It's okay. This is really funny.
At least for me, I didn't fucking know.
Yeah.
So I will pick you up tomorrow.
Okay. I'll see you later, buddy.
Cesare out.
Wow. And that's your boyfriend? You,
So
you,
it's complicated.
you regularly say goodbye like that to everyone or just him? No, it's okay. You know what? No, I don't. That's prying. That's rude.
No, it's just him. You see, I don't know if I told this to Julie and Luna, but it's kind of an arranged marriage. And I don't exactly know where Cesare and I stand at this point, like if he is interested in me, or I'm kind of getting the vibe that he is like ace. So it might be, but like I guess
He's a
that's
pilot?
fine.
He is 100.
That's true.
So he could have been in World War II pilot.
I was thinking more along lines of just old as fuck and
He did mention actually that I think he did fight in World War II.
oh yeah, but was he a pilot was the question.
I think he works with the Italians, so probably not because they didn't really have planes because it's Italy and World War II.
For
Their tanks
context,
were just wagons with like.
for context, she is not
Trash cans.
dating an engaged to an elderly man. He is a ghoul. When a vampire ghoul is immortal, they stop aging.
He looks like
So-
he's in 300.
The movie?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's unsettling.
Well, when we first met him, he was dressed like that too.
That was that the first time we met him?
Yeah, for
Most
that party.
of you, yeah.
Yeah.
I think everybody except for Mari. I
Yeah,
think one of
yeah,
the
he
first
was
time.
he
The
was
infamous
shirtless
puffin
and
party.
Yeah.
He had
Coiled up
toilet
in-
paper on his foot.
yeah.
Here's a picture in the group chat after.
Yeah. It's there's a lot. There's a lot to all of us.
There's a lot to unpack, and as we said earlier, I have issues. Okay. So I don't really know what we are, if we are in a relationship. I don't even know if Denise and I are in a relationship at this point. I have yet to think about it. But I am training with her to
Okay. I feel like this is gonna need to go back to we're gonna have to go back to the Denise thing because like girl, you just ghouled this woman. You cannot cut her loose.
I gold him too. We could just be
Yeah.
friends. I don't know how I feel about this.
Again, I'm new and maybe I'm prying too much into this, but I feel like maybe you should definitely have a defined, not necessarily label, but like figure out what's going
Could help.
on and then
Relationship
go
contract.
from there. Friends, lovers, whatever the fuck you kids do nowadays. Just figure it out. Figure that foundation first, then build off of that. I find that helps.
Communication is so important.
I mean, for what it's worth, Denise didn't run screaming after everything that happened on the night of the ritual. So I feel like she's still into you.
Yeah, but I don't know if it's more out of like a necessity or not, you know, like she
I mean, you
feels
gave
like
her the
she
freedom
has
to bail. And she came back, didn't she?
Yeah.
I mean, trust people when they tell you what they want.
That's literally going against everything that I've ever learned my entire life.
Yeah, I can get that, but there's a certain level of when somebody is earnest about something, they're a bit more likely to be honest about it. I have to thank Julian for that blood. It was very good. How much was it, by the way? I owe you.
$400 each.
Oh my god.
Okay, $800. All right. Okay.
Actually, I bought myself 2 as well.
Okay, 16. All right. Okay. Okay.
And I think Cozy got 1 too.
Okay.
And we may have gotten 1 for Sean.
He like opens up his jacket and like pulls it out where he like recorked it or recovered it. Like, still got some.
It was worth it.
I should have. Jilon, do you want any?
I'll take a sip.
Yeah,
See what it tastes like.
Yeah.
It's decent vitae.
Maybe
Pretty
we could try to sell this at the club.
Oh. If we've made it back to the Haven, by now, for context, Murray, the reason I didn't want you to tell Julian it was for me is, I have that kind of thing of like, I only feed from certain folks, and it's typically kind of a faux pas for other kindred outside your closest allies to know it.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, really?
It's just one of those things. It's more so common with Ventrue because we can only feed from a very small group of people. Like, say, for example, my preferred feeding type was I can only feed from Italians. That would be kind of important and useful to know. It's fucking not. You know it's not, Maria. That would be a thing that other people could use against me, perhaps, because it would be very easy to figure out who in a crowd I might have as my herd, sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
For context, Sean, I am what's called a Ventrue. The kindred in my line all have they call it a feeding preference or restriction.
Oh, are you doing that keto thing?
Not quite.
I'm just
more
playing
like
with you.
if
we're vampires.
more like if I feed from outside of that, I can't do it. I vomit a lot. It's very uncomfortable.
Yeah, vomiting tends to be.
Yeah. And then I'm even more hungry and I don't actually gain any sustenance from it. It fucking sucks. And it took a long while to figure it out exactly who it was that I could feed from.
Well, that sucks. I just drink out of bags.
That reminds me, we should do you? That is actually a thing that we've been talking about, getting somebody that can get us blood bags. We've had some, but like the ones that we've been finding are all that processed shit. It just tastes like garbage. Do you happen to know somebody that gets unprocessed blood?
Be a little more expensive and a little harder to get, but I might be able to talk to them. I usually just get whatever's cheap because I ate a dude once and that was fucking scary.
Yeah, I can feel that.
Yeah, I can talk to my dude.
Yeah.
Worth a shot anyway. Since we're friends, right?
Yeah.
Right. Sure.
Yeah, well, that's the thing is for Sean, it's always aid a friend in need.
So we're friends, so I can help you out.
Yeah. I am very, very tired. Has my sister texted and let me know that she got home all right?
She got home because
Well, yeah,
of
because John
yeah.
called.
You do get a text saying she is home, that she told John, and that he's in a foul mood.
Yeah. Definitely understand that. All right, so Maury, did you say that you had something to do tomorrow?
Yes, I apparently have to go to a dinner with the Giovanni or the Hecate.
A dinner party?
No, apparently there's only going to be 5 of us there, so I don't know how much of a party.
Well, party is what you make of it.
Well, I mean, it'll give you an in with the Hecate. You haven't really had much of a conversation with any of them, really, have you?
Other than them trying to like
Murder you.
murder me, yeah, no.
There's that.
It always sucks when you're trying to get somebody's trying to murder you. I have this one asshole that keeps following me around.
Do we ask?
Why?
I don't remember why. They're just, all of a sudden they're like, "You are my enemy now," and it's like,
In that
it's like-
voice?
I
love
don't know.
it.
I may be exaggerating, but it was there. I don't remember why. They just all of a sudden it's like, "You're my enemy. I hate you," and it's like, "Who the fuck are you?"
I can't really.
It tends to happen in my line of work.
That's valid from what you
rival
mentioned. Yeah.
car mechanics.
Probably more
That's
like
just
rival gang.
that's the front.
Oh, right.
Well, I mean, it's actually a real shop, and we do make money from that. But I like no the gang stuff.
Yeah, mine's a little similar. Mine is another kindred asshole, as it were. He I don't have proof really, but he is the reason that all of my family is dead except for my sister, basically. But because he is another member of our society that is much, much stronger than I have to plan very carefully how to take him out. Because if I shrug this off, he could shrug off a hell of a lot more.
Yeah, trying to kill people in a high position is always kind of hard.
He's also just really fucking hard to kill. Apparently, so one of the disciplines, the like powers that we have, I assume you have a couple fancy things that you can do. The one is called fortitude. Basically makes it really hard for things to actually hurt you. And he's kind of a master of it.
Well, that sucks.
Yep.
Yeah, there's a lot of cool powers that we can all do.
Yeah, I really good at surviving being shot, telling people what to do, so that's dominate. I can occasionally put on the charm a little bit. We call that one presence. And just recently learned from Jilon how to jump really fucking well.
Oh.
Yeah, don't challenge us to parkour. You'll lose.
Well, you'll lose
Are
to
you challenging
Jilon.
me?
I'm not great at it.
I could take you.
Mm-hmm. Perhaps a race of some kind. We could do it at some point.
I'm always up for a challenge and never back down from one.
That can't be good.
No, it sometimes gets me into trouble.
I
You ever seen Back to the Future? It's a lot like that.
Yeah, he was unwise.
Yeah, it's a flaw, but I can't help it.
yeah.
I have nothing to add to that.
Neat. Okay. Yeah, I think I got a couple of those. Just found by accident, I guess.
Can you turn invisible like Cozy?
Don't think so. How would that work? If you turn invisible, wouldn't that make your eyes invisible?
Yeah, don't
light
think about
wouldn't
it
pass
too
through,
hard.
so you couldn't see it.
It's
It's magic.
Magic's not real.
Looks at Mari. Kind of is.
I'm sorry. I know you run at a cult bookstore. That's
No,
probably insensitive.
we know a wizard, my dude.
Yeah, a wizard goes to the bookstore sometimes.
He's literally on my payroll.
I got a lot to learn.
Just keep an open mind.
He's a wizard.
Huh?
He's a wizard. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Wait,
Dan
he's
or
a
David?
Dan's a
It-
mage.
No, he was a wizard.
wizard,
What
mage,
the fuck
it's
did
all
you
just
think I meant by mage?
No, I just
he's done magic
I've
too.
seen him do magic.
No, I've seen him do magic, but I didn't know he called himself a fucking wizard.
I mean, he probably doesn't.
yeah,
That's
he-
me doing it, but
Yeah, he
It's
always
all just a
he-
name.
Yeah, refers to himself sometimes as mage, but he belongs to a group called the Chakravanti. That's what he uses a lot.
yeah, there are a lot of things. You learn that there are a lot of things in the world that are stranger than you thought, and a lot of things that are kind of multiple choice history, as it were. There's stories that the first kindred was I don't know if you remember any like Bible school. First kindred was supposedly Cain.
The first murderer, cursed with.
Really?
Supposedly.
Cain, and Abel.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Apparently the curse that caused him to walk the earth was this.
I feel like that's stretching, but also, I guess we're here.
Timelines are funny.
X to doubt, but like, whatever.
best not to think about it.
I have a book that might intrigue you. It's called the Book of Nod. It's supposedly the
Thought
story.
you're gonna say Bible.
No,
I've read the Bible.
supposedly the story written mostly by Cain, supposedly of how he came to be, how all of us came to be, and some guidelines for how one should act. That's another thing. I'm assuming you know what the masquerade is. You
I
know,
can put 2 and 2 together.
right? Okay. So that's the big one. I do have. There are. Yeah, there's a lot of things to fill you in on.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's this thing that the Camarilla does mostly. It's typically done by your sire, but considering there's kind of left you to your own devices, typically when either a kindred is first sired or when you bring a new one to a new city, they're introduced to the prince. It's kind of like a formality. I could introduce you since the prince is my sire, and
You're a princess?
please never say that
I
again.
catch on quick.
He's
Please never say
like-
that again.
He's like actually like grabs his gut and laughs. Just like oh, that's rich. That's neat, I guess. Yeah, we kind of have something the same where we're like, "Hey, boss, this idiot wants to join." So yeah.
Yeah. Usually, so like when I did it, it was like a formal introduction. I recited the 6 traditions, which I understand you have no idea what the fuck they are. And as long as no one says anything overly stupid, you're granted the right to feed and live and play in the city and all that good stuff. It'll be a bit easier for you. Ebenezer is a lot less of a hard ass than the guy that was there when I was sired. He also was kind of a dick.
The one who ripped my heart out?
Oh, you shared that part?
Yes.
Yeah.
And apparently too cozy, who didn't know.
Yeah, that was
I'm-
awkward. I was sitting between them.
You heard that story and then you doubted magic
Took it
later?
well.
Okay, well, people live without the brains. I know 3 of them.
Liz doesn't know these guys. Okay, I genuinely don't know if you're joking or not because we literally fought zombies like 2 months ago. So also zombies are real.
My
Well,
God.
ghosts are real, zombies are real, werewolves,
Oh
wizards.
no, I hate ghosts.
You're gonna want to stay in the bookstore half of Mari's place then.
Oh.
They probably won't show up if you don't call for them. But,
No, they're still there. They just
well, yeah, you can't see them though. Out of sight, out of mind.
No, now they're in my mind. Shit.
Also, it sounds like there's probably ghosts everywhere.
Yeah.
Ghost.
To some degree.
I just don't want to talk to you.
That's
Good.
fair.
Good. The only thing I have to say to them is fuck off.
Fuck off, ghost.
Piss off, ghosts.
Yeah, have you ever is there a way for you to learn how to talk to them, Mari?
Maybe you could
Is-
find out who they are and then see what they want and then try to attract their attention that way.
Well, that's what the Hakata do, right? They work with ghosts. Maybe you can ask them some about how their stuff works at a Oblivion discipline. I think that's what what's his name used to turn Cozy's leg into a Slim Jim.
Yeah, but do I really feel I don't want to owe them anything?
I mean, you can also give them information in turn. I mean, that's what you're doing. It's an alliance, right? Presumably it's supposed to be free trade of information.
Oh, yeah, bring that up at your big party.
Yeah.
It's not a party, John, or I would invite
Party of
you.
5.
I mean, a dinner party of 5 is still a dinner party.
With the right attitude.
It's
Eventually,
business-
you're gonna have to, if you're making an alliance with them, eventually you're gonna have to quid pro quo this sort of thing. Like,
Yeah, but I'm not sure how much they are willing to give.
if they're not, then you don't have to give anything either. Or just give them stuff that doesn't matter. Tell them what's going on with the war. Well, I mean, have they been in the city long? They might not know. Or I don't what even is Hakata's play in this? Like, are they just trying to get a hold in the city, or do they have like a bigger
Yeah, they
plan?
failed that ghost apocalypse thing. So do they have like a new big plan they're going for?
Well, that was different. That was just those 2 fucknuts that were doing that. I don't think they had the approval of the whole clan
There was
family,
an
as it were.
apocalypse and I missed it.
There was
Yeah,
almost
that was
almost an
that
apocalypse.
was the night of the
Oh, thank
the
God.
zombie, the fighting the
Oh.
zombies, and
Almost an apocalypse. Oh,
Big
And
bug.
Cozy had
Mari's,
her leg
Mari's
turned into a
dinner
Slim
party
Jim.
people.
Mari's fiance got his neck broken. He got better.
Her other fiance almost got sacrificed.
She's
That
not
too.
my fiance. I haven't.
Girlfriend.
Give it.
Is she?
Are you
Side
all
piece.
right?
Yeah, I
Do-
mean,
you
technically, she
need a
can't marry
hug?
them both.
What? By
Are
whose
you
law?
Are you offering a
Maryland
hug,
law?
Lee?
I feel like you might need a hug.
Yeah.
Smell a little
Jesus.
sour milk.
Well, no.
I heard the sound of despair.
I heard exposition. I had to come. Alright, so with that hug, we will say we end for the night. Because it
A good place to
is,
end a vampire game.
yeah,
Yeah.
10:16 for
That was the
us.
nicest way we've ever ended.
It genuinely is. It truly
You're
is.
You're
Considering
welcome.
last time ended with somebody pulling out a fucking gun.
So yeah, so that will be ending. Let's go through for any kind of plugs. We start with Luke. Anything new? Same old nothing.
Nothing public.
All right. Reese, you got anything?
Got this. Got on Fracture Moon D&D on Twitch. We got the Unwritten Game run by Callie. We also have. I'm also on the Retroverse vaccine stream on Scotty Hood's channel on Twitch as well, and that's really about it. I'm sure they have stuff like that. So
Okay, Callie.
Follow me on Twitter, Cap Callie. I sometimes post art. I made a Bear in the Big Blue House reference earlier today. That was like the first thing that I posted in like a month. And yeah. Again, I run Unwritten, and that's on every other Tuesday. And then yeah. That's it.
All right. Sounds good. Katrina.
So yeah, I think most of my stuff is there. This episode should be airing on the 15th, which would make our next episode the 29th of November that it'll
A
air.
fortnight after you see this one air, because
Unless
every
we
2
have
weeks.
technical issues. So keep an eye on that. Also, I am getting nearly done the V5 player's handbook sort of thing that I plan on posting on Storyteller's Vault. So keep an eye out for that. I will post it on my Twitter when I do. Yeah, after that, the next game that I have that wouldn't necessarily be talked about at the moment would be Ghost of Saltmarsh on Scotty Hood's channel. He's super cool. I play a goofy, cute little halfling grandma that yells at everyone in that one, or at least I did last session. Last session was a lot. Yeah, that's my stuff.
All right. And with me, let's see. Obviously, just join in every 2 weeks. Our initial plans for more content have been falling through at college and school. But hopefully we might have some more stuff in the pipeline. I need to see if some of my new groups want to have VOD some of their stuff to air. We'll see. But other than that, just keep staying tuned, and hopefully you'll have a bloody good time.
bye.
Bye. Stop recording.